Hi, chat.
Hands up! Whoa!
Party hat happy partner anniversary.
What addiction? Drugs? Yo, thank you, Sam. I'll thank you when we start. It's not an addiction if I just play one day. It's 2v8. I want to play it at least once. Come on, one little hit won't hurt. This is one little hit. God waits for me.
Hands up! Whoa!
Baby.
Thank you, Bring. I'll thank you when we actually start. Thanks everyone for all the partner anniversary stuff. Shut your mouth, chat. I'll change it before the chorus.
Stop slime! Stop slime! Hands up! Whoa!
Party hat happy partner anniversary.
Hands up! Whoa!
Fuck all this talk it out. Work it out. Knock that whole ass out. Leave him for the motherfucker ambulance. Motherfucking man. Leave him for the motherfucker ambulance. Show the fucking hope that you the motherfucking man. Oh, we're about to see a real brutal knockout, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Did you see it already? It's fucked.
Doom shot motherfucker.
Bald L. Bald Wesker Main. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna die first. It'll be dead! No! What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I love it! It's so fucking fun! Yippee! Yo, good day, everyone. Hello! Sunday. Holy shit, where'd the week go, man? I swear, it's zooming by. Holy moly. Man, I get another 1 month vacation tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Hello, everyone. Good day. How's it going? How y'all doing? What up? Sam, thank you very much for the 8 months. Bring back Lucky, 9 months. We having a baby. Topsy, thank you for the 31 months. And Gino, thank you for the 44 months. Appreciate it. And appreciate everyone. Happy partner anniversary. I think it's 11 or 12 years. I don't know if it tells you guys, but I'm pretty sure it's like 11 or 12 years now. So big ups to every single one of you that allows me to live this life. Without you guys, there's no me. So
3 days a week.
It means a lot that we've been able to do this for that long. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, but I mean, we're still here. So pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, we do have some content in store for today. We are going to yap for a bit in the beginning here. So it'll be a bit of yaps if you're not into it. Probably not the stream. And then once we finish the yaps, which will probably take, I don't know, an hour or two, then we're going to go play some 2v8 Dead by Daylight. I want to play it because, well, it goes away very soon, and I'd like to play it at least a day. So we're going to log into some DBD, level up the new survivors, and then play some 2v8. And that'll be what we do today. So yeah, we have Reacts and we got 2v8 Dead by Daylight. So yeah, I know some of you guys don't want DBD. Some of you only want DBD. So yeah, I just kind of want to play it. I haven't played it in a few weeks now. Obviously, we have over 12 million blood points to spend.
Happy.
So that's a lot. But thankfully, you can spend them very fast now. So we'll probably just do that. But yeah, we're going to play some 2v8. Just have some fun. Probably play some Wraith. Maybe play some Survivor. And just goof off. Not going to be streaming tomorrow. Probably won't stream Tuesday. So we'll probably be back on Wednesday, more than likely. I'm going to post a schedule in the Discord, though, this week, so I don't be a piece of shit and then not stream Wednesday as well, like I've kind of done the last 2 weeks. But that's okay. I'll update the schedule in the Discord probably after tonight's stream. And yeah, so good stuff. I'm a little bit disappointed. I haven't worked out the last 2 days, and I did start working out. Nothing like crazy, but you know, it's because I'm grinding the stream. Duh. No, but I'd probably work out tonight. I think after the stream, I'm gonna work out and then shower and stuff.
Hands up.
And the reason why I'm not streaming tomorrow is I have a dentist appointment really early in the morning, and then I might try to swing in for like a quick tattoo or something. I don't know. Not sure, because I get tattooed in 2 weeks, so maybe it's not really worth even doing. But we'll see. Anyways, good day, y'all. How's it going? What up? Yeah, we're going to have some fun today. I can't wait. How are you guys liking the spooky Saturdays? Are they still holding up? Are they still being fun for everyone? I'm still really enjoying doing it, so hopefully everyone's having fun. It seems fun. I mean, a lot of people chatting, so yeah. Seems good. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Perfect. I am standing, but the reason why I'm standing is just to kind of like,
Whoa!
Cat JAM.
you know, like it's better to stand than it is to sit as far as like losing weight goes. Obviously, it's not the most intensive workout, but the thing is, it like trains your body. Do squats? I do squats. Well, when I worked out, I've only worked out 3 times. So, I mean, it's not that much, but I do squats. I'm doing a lot of calisthenic workouts. So I use very low weights. These I think are 5 pounds. And then I just do like calisthenics type shit. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. So yeah. Do now, push-ups now. Oh my God, guys. Holy shit. No, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I got tattooed like a little bit ago, so I'm still kind of sore from that. Oh, my tummy. So yeah. Making the bacon, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate it. Corn Pop, thank you for the 12 months. Extra, thank you for the 4 months. Jeff, thank you for the 7 months. Moist, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. No, I'm not really trying to gain muscle. I actually don't want to gain muscle. I want to lose weight, to be honest. I mostly want to just like tone up and lose weight. That's about it. I don't really want to get muscle. I'm not trying to get big. I'm not trying to get jacked. I actually kind of want to have that more like twink style frame. Because I just like that look a lot. So that's kind of where I'm at more than trying to get like all big and buff. I don't really like the big buff look. It kind of disgusts me a little bit. But, you know, I respect people that do it. Obviously, it takes a lot of dedication to do that. It's just not a look that I like personally. So, yeah. It's just not, yeah. Toning up's gaining muscle. Yeah, I know, but I'm not like like getting big. You know what I mean? What the fuck does that mean, Cash? Good God. I know I haven't showered in like 4 days, but good God, what the fuck is that? That's actually not true. I did shower the other day. I just don't wash my hair all the time. I do need a shower tonight, though, because I have the dentist in the morning. So I got to get up kind of early. I think it's at like 10 or some shit. So get up and go get my teeth drilled on. Well, not really. They're just doing a cleaning and a checkup. But I always like to do the checkups just because I want to make sure my teeth stay healthy. I have not had cavities in a very long time, so I'm pretty stoked on that. I'd like to keep it that way. You're not going to be all buff and crazy if you just do strength-based exercises. Yeah, well, that's what I want to do. I want to do more like my own weight-based training. So, you know, like pull-ups. I haven't really been doing pull-ups, but I would like to do that type of stuff. Pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, a lot of like the free, like the standing workouts, like where you like kind of cross over and like all that. I don't want to do them right now, but you know what I mean? They're just like calisthenic workouts using your body weight mostly as the way of like training yourself. And then that's why I have little 5 pound weights to kind of like accelerate it a little bit. I technically can, these are really cool weights because I can go up. They go all the way up to like 50 pounds. So if I do decide I want to start getting more serious with like weightlifting, I can push those up quite a lot. But I have them set at 5. I do have a pull-up bar, but I don't feel like safe doing it. It feels like it's going to come off the door, so I don't like using it very much. I do have one. So, yeah. I'm below normal. You need food. All right, well, here, I got an idea for you, Cash. Why don't the food that you think I should be eating extra, you eat it instead of me, but just pretend that I'm eating it, and then it's like I ate it without having to eat it, and then you get to eat more food. There it is. Problem solved. World hunger solved. We did it. Good job, Cash. Together we did it. Nice. Nice. Yeah. That sucks that you dislocated your knee. Fuck, that's rough. I know, that's like the hardest part about working out. I mean, obviously working out is just not really that fun and to begin with, but the hardest part is just like getting into the habit, to me at least. When you shower, do you wash your hair first or last? So, why do you care about my showering habits? Come on, let's be entertained. Do you guys actually give a shit about my showering habits? Like, who gives a fuck? We got stuff. We got content. Oh, I need to know your exact showering down to exactly what you're doing. Do you use a loofah? Oh my God. Holy shit. It's a simple question. It's not really a simple question. Explain. Tell us.
Hands up!
I shower,
Nice wig, Baldy.
I wash my hair, I put the shampoo in my hair. While the shampoo is sitting in my hair, I have this body scrub thing It's kind of like a loofah, but it's not a loofah. It's like a different material. I use that. I scrub my whole body. Then I wash my hair and my body at the same time. So, yeah, wrong. Oh, then how should I do it? How should I do it then? What is the correct way of doing it? How is that wrong? Yo, great boy. Thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate it. Thank you. Do I wash my butt? Yeah, of course. I wash every bit of me, especially my ass and like my balls and all that shit. That's like the most important part to wash, to be honest. That and the armpits. To be honest, those are like the worst spots, right? You want to make sure those spots get hella clean. Okay, you're not telling me how to do it correctly. What's the correct way then? Yeah, I use this thing that's like a loofah, although it's hyperallergenic and like hyper like bacteria repellent thing, and it's like a rubber type material instead of the loofah. I recently started trying it out because like obviously loofahs you need to replace like, you know, twice a month or something like that, right? You want to replace them somewhat regularly, and I was just like out of it, so I was like maybe there's something else I can use. So I'm trying this out. It works pretty good. I'm pleased with it so far. I only just recently got it though. Before that I was using loofahs. But yeah. Anyways, we got content. It's not just going to be a talk about shower stream. I'm not going to let chat completely dictate the entire pacing of the stream. So we're going to switch it up and we're going to bring it back down to reality where we are going to be today. We do have a lot of reacts that we are going to go through. We have the satisfying end of Pirate Software. I guess this is the latest up-to-date information on Pirate Software, a new video about it. So we're going to check that out. And we are going to watch an incredibly disturbing video. If you guys have not seen it, this is Raja Jackson, which is Rampage Jackson's kid, beat the shit out of a wrestler. Like, basically, like, it looks like attempted murder. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's not just like he punched him and like, oh, he punched him. That's fucked up. It's like if he didn't get pulled off of the person, I think he would have killed him. Genuinely. The only reason I think that person is alive is because they pulled him off. It's really bad. So we are going to watch that. I will preface, it is going to be a hard watch. I will give a trigger warning before we watch it. And I decided to find a censored version of it because it is so extreme. And it might honestly be TOS to like show the full thing. It's really bad. But it's all censored. Obviously, you're going to know exactly what's happening. I mean, it's only censored on the wrestler's face. I believe his name is Stu. And yeah, it's really bad, though. So we're going to check that out so you'll be all caught up with that and have an idea of what's going on with it. I learned about it this morning. I guess it happened last night, I think. So incredibly disturbing stuff. Here, I could show you a tease of it, but we're gonna watch that in a little while.
Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, just got into serious trouble, and what he did was frankly disgusting. So he's just supposed to do a simple wrestling skit. He was just supposed to body slam the guy in front of him and pull some of his punches. As you can see, he slams him down and instantly knocks.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Like, trust me, I'm all for like, hey, if you want to fight, like, fine, fight a little bit. But to me, if you fight, you prove your point and then you stop, right? Like that's how I view fighting personally. Because it's like I want to fuck them up. I want them to be disabled, like not disabled, but like, you know, on the ground, like away from me. And then it's like, all right, I'm good. I'm done, right? But this is It feels like attempted murder. Like genuinely, it's really bad. I don't, when I was reading, because Rampage made a whole post about his son and saying like how it was a misunderstanding or something along those lines. So I was like, what actually happened? And I watched the video and I'm like, bro, what fucking planet are you even on to try to defend that behavior? It's not just a punch. Or it's not like he slammed him and then went bop bop and then he just like, all right, I'm out. If he did that, it would obviously be fucked up, but like, okay, fine, whatever, right? He was pissed off. But that is not what happens. He literally punches this dude on the ground like 20 plus times, like haymakers, like full blown, boom, like as hard as he could. It is incredibly hard to watch. So we're going to check that out. I really want to watch this Vsauce video. It's All the Ghosts You Will Be. I think it's his take about ghosts and stuff, which seems kind of interesting. And then we're going to watch the Is She Cheating on Her Military Boyfriend? And we might watch Dude Perfect vs. Robots, but this one we might just skip. So we have quite a lot of videos to go through. And then once we go through all that videos, we're going to play some 2v8 Dead by Daylight. But I will probably start the videos in like another 10, 15 minutes. So we have a little bit of time to yap for a second. But yeah. Yeah. Well, I know Rampage Jackson is relatively hated. I don't really know him that well or anything really about him. I just know he's relatively hated because he has like anger problems. So, I mean, I guess it goes to show that his son would also have anger problems if his father had anger problems, right? So, yeah, it's really messed up. It's really messed up. It's probably the most like fucked up thing I've seen in a while, and I literally do Spooky Saturdays. Like, it's bad. I can't even defend it at all. Like, I don't even know how you try to defend it because it is so
Jorkin
extreme.
together.
Hey, Alyssa, thank you for the 39 months. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, no, I never saw that jet. But, I mean, he's going to need that money now because, yeah. I mean, he's definitely going to face charges, a gajillion % positive on that. Now, whether they'll settle it and just pay off the Stu guy or whether they will, like settle it and bring it out of court or whether they'll press charges, I don't know. Last I heard, the Stu guy is in the hospital, but no idea really what his condition is. He's not dead, but yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So this is going to cover all of it. I mean, you can kind of see even in the screenshots, right? You could get a pretty, yeah, so it's bad. What was this over? So this video will kind of explain it, but I can give a brief run. Should we just watch this video now? I was going to do it after the Pirate Software thing because it's kind of a shorter video. But the whole reason this started is because, well, I'll explain it all when we get to it. Basically, he was at a wrestling event. The wrestler came up and cracked a can against his head. And obviously it was for promotion to like hype up the fight, right? He's a wrestler. He's trying to cause that drama, even though it's like fake drama or supposed to be fake drama to kind of spark up interest, right? So he takes the, I don't know if it was a prop can or if it was a real can, whatever. He slammed it on his head or against his head. I would believe it's a prop one just because he's a wrestler, but I don't know. And Raja got very mad. And where it gets like interesting is Stu literally says like, oh, well, I forget what he says. Something about it just being for the promo. And then they kind of separate them. And then Stu apologizes to him multiple times, saying like, my bad, dude. Like I didn't mean it like that. I was trying to like, spark up interest for the fight, for that, like promotion, like wrestlers do. He literally apologized multiple times after it, like realizing like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I was trying to spark up drama and, make it interesting. Well, Raja obviously didn't let that go, even though he said like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. And he blindsided Stu and then just continued to beat his ass on the ground when he pretty much knocked him out right off the rip. So, yeah. Yeah. He does. He cheap shotted him in the ring. Although my understanding is he was supposed to come in and actually do a stunt like that. That's why he was there in the first place. He was meant to do a stunt. But obviously he started the stunt and went to the extreme. He didn't try to like do a slam and be gentle on them. They'll slam still. They're really taking the slams, but a lot of times they'll set it up so it's not as impactful. He goes full force and pretty much knocks him out right on the slam. So yeah, it's really bad. We'll talk about it more. Trust me. We'll get to that in a little bit. And yeah, I think we'll save Reddit. Do we have new Reddit stuff? Let me see. We do have some new Reddit stuff, but maybe I'll just save this for next week. Maybe. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo, but in my opinion, even if you hated the person, you do a fight, right? And then it's like the fight's over, you let it be. And it's done. You proved your point. You knocked the person out. You don't need to kill the person. Walk the other way and let it be. But not everyone views fighting like that, unfortunately. Yeah. I don't think he would have got as much backlash if he would have just like slammed him and cheap shotted him and then like punched him in the face a few times and then walked off. He probably wouldn't be getting as much backlash. It's because it genuinely looks like attempted murder. Like, I'm not even joking. It's bad. We'll watch it in a little bit. Oh yeah, there's also new beard. Oh man, we have so much reacts today. We might not get through all this, but we can try. There's new beard too. Graveyard Burger Challenge. Holy shit. We got a lot of stuff. Well, it was supposed to be part of the stunt. My understanding was he's supposed to go in there and slam him. And that was supposed to be kind of the thing. And then that would have been that, right? But obviously he took what was supposed to be a stunt and then just didn't make it a stunt. He just made it I'm going to beat the shit out of the person. Yeah. I mean, I guarantee you, if he would have just really socked him one real good once, I bet you Stu wouldn't even gave a shit. Like, fuck, maybe I kind of deserve that. But, like, that would have been, like, one good punch. Not like a attempted murder. All right, well, let's go ahead and keep up with the drama, as we are going to be pretty heavy drama at the start here. Some of us have been keeping up with the Pirate Software stuff. We've kind of talked about it a little bit on stream. I only kind of talked about his WoW endeavors, not so much his coding and all that crap that he gets blamed on. But this is a video that I think is going kind of viral. It literally just came out and it's already almost has 1 million views. So I kind of want to check it out and see what it's about. This is the satisfying end of Pirate Software.
Pirate software is what happens when you give someone with a massive ego a microphone and an audience. Not only does he have some of the worst takes the online gaming community has ever seen.
Oh shit, now this is actually really dumb. It's used car salesman garbage. This is shit. It's shit. Not only do I not want to back this, I'm going to actively tell people not to.
He also seems deathly allergic.
I mean, to be fair, that literally is all streamers. Dude, come on. That's literally all streamers. Yeah, you have to have that mentality to get into this in the first place.
To taking accountability.
Wants me to sit down, grovel on my knees and be like, I'm so sorry, Mr. Yamato. It was all my fault, the maid.
This I covered and talked about and we yapped about. And if you don't know what this is, he was playing hardcore World of Warcraft and basically let his entire group die. And he definitely could have done things to try to help, but he didn't help at all. He just ran. And there was a lot of backlash on him, not because he played bad. It was because he doubled down and said, like, there's nothing he can do. And basically if he would have just came out and been like, shit, man, my bad. I panicked and I was nervous. I panicked. I don't think anyone really gave him shit. Like, it was like, yeah, that sucks. You killed 4 people or whatever. Right. But like, understandable, right? I mean, you get in a panic situation, it's hardcore, right? You lose your character forever. You don't really want to do that. Fine. But yeah, he doubled down and was like, no, not my bitch, not my problem. And that's why everyone really started hating him. This was kind of the start of all the hate he started getting. And because of this, and then him getting more hate, he doubled down more, and he just continues to double down, which is why he's getting so much hate.
Even Dr. K, a professional psychiatrist, failed to make him realize his own arrogance.
I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting, when in reality, I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase. This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. Yeah. That is the most
I'm
arrogant
so
statement
glad
on the
he
planet,
noticed
bro.
that.
Like, tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, I don't see it that way, but all right.
And the moment the internet saw his true colors, it was all downhill from there. Even then, the one thing he still had going for him was his technical prowess as an expert game developer and an elite hacker.
It was a lot. So after that, I ended up going to work for the United States Department of Energy because I'm a hacker, offensive security guy, and I hacked power plants for the federal government. And then I quit, and now I make video games on the internet. I've been doing this for a couple of years now.
Well, as it turns out, much of what he claimed might have either been a flat-out lie or, at best, an over-the-top exaggeration.
When Pirate Software told everyone that he worked on video games for 20 years, that he worked as a hacker, why did anyone believe him when this was what he was putting out? Why did it take this long for people to call him out for being a fraud when this is his magnum opus that took him 8 years? 8 years of perfecting your craft for something a middle schooler could make. This isn't the work of a professional. This isn't even the work of an amateur. It's pathetic.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly...
There's no way. My brother is a coder and does like some engineering coding bullshit. I don't know what he does exactly. He does code shit. I'm too stupid for that. But even my brother, who doesn't make games or anything, coded me this really shitty game that arguably was similar to this. And it was like about our stream and stuff. And he made that in like a day or two. So how does this take 8 years?
Pathetic.
Hi,
that's
I'm
crazy,
the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries.
Maybe that's not
and
actually
today
true.
We're revisiting the man who's currently going through one of the most spectacular downfalls in YouTube history, Pirate Software. How everything is built...
I mean, I'm not trying to rip on him too bad for, you know, making a bad game or whatever. Like, you have to start somewhere, right? But to do that for 8 years and that's it? I feel like, I mean, they're kind of right. Like, an amateur could make this and give them a month tops and they'd make this instantly, you know? Like,
over the years is unraveling right in front of his eyes, and it's only getting worse with each passing day. Since, while being supremely arrogant is bad enough, pirate software might even get in legal trouble for defrauding his audience. Now, I've already made a video going over the major controversy that initiated his downfall, but if you haven't watched that video yet or need a refresher, here's a quick recap to get you up to speed. Pirate Software, aka Jason Thor Hall, is an ex-Blizzard employee who, after allegedly working for the US government as a hacker for a bit, decided to develop his own video game in 2017.
Is that a real thing? The United States government hires hackers? Is that like an actual thing? Seems weird, but I guess it somewhat makes sense. Yes? Oh, that's so weird.
Called Heartbound. He also started streaming his game progress on Twitch and uploading clips from those streams on YouTube Shorts. These shorts blew up big time, allowing him to gain millions of new subscribers on YouTube, over 80,000 paid subs on Twitch, and even break the Twitch hype train record 4 different times. But then 2025 rolled around, and Thor managed to destroy the goodwill the internet once had for him. First, by causing his friends to lose months of progress in a hardcore World of Warcraft game and refusing to take accountability.
Just wants me to sit down, grovel on my knees and be like, I'm so sorry, Mr. Yamato. It was all my fault, the mage.
And then, by taking a stance against the Stop Killing Games initiative, which would stop game publishers from killing games people had already paid for.
Oh shit, now this is actually really dumb. It's used car salesman garbage. This is shit. It's shit. Not only do I not want to back this, I'm going to actively tell people not to.
He misunderstood.
Is that he wants them to not kill games, or he wants them to kill games? I'm confused.
The whole movement on a fundamental level, and then use some of the harshest language he's ever used to speak up against it.
Oh, he's in support of killing games. Weird, considering he makes games.
That is a horrible goddamn direction. That's awful, dude. No, eat my entire ass. The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. This shit sucks. That's a really stupid ass move. That's an incredibly stupid ass move. I think this is ass. This is complete garbage.
What the fuck
All of this
is wrong
shit,
with him?
I dropped the mask entirely. I have no qualms about that.
Is this clipped out of context?
The whole thing.
His viewers were shocked.
What? That makes no fucking sense. Bro, if you're not in support of it, just say like, nah, I'm not in support of it, and just move the fuck on. Why are you being so incredibly crazy about it? I understand, like, I think that's a cool thing, right? Don't kill the game. You bought the game. Technically, you should still be allowed to play it. So it makes sense on why people would try to do this. So I mean, I can understand it. How is he being so incredibly like harsh about it? That is insane. How harsh he's being. Like, he could just say, I don't really care for it. Like, you know, devs should do what they want, and then just move on. Why is he being so mean about it? Yo, War, thank you for the 82 months.
Him blatantly rejecting something they thought was good. Thor, on the other hand, continued posting more videos, doubling down on his take. But then, some of the biggest creators on the platform, like Charlie, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie, voiced their support for the initiative. This only made Thor look worse by comparison, making the whole internet, including his audience, turn against him. Thor had a chance to retain some of the trust his viewers had in him, despite the overwhelming amount of backlash he was receiving. All he had to do was—
It makes sense why people would want it. I'm not sure if they'll do it or not, but like, it makes sense why people would want it. You bought the game. You should be able to play the game if you want to. You bought it, right? So it makes sense.
Was admit that he was wrong, but not only did he not do that, he stuck to his guns, regardless of how wrong he was. He was caught lying about his games getting review bombed because of the controversy, making him look even more pathetic than he already did. Now, at the end of my last video—
I'm pretty sure he is getting review bombed, or maybe he's not. What is this game called? It's called like Highbound or something. What's it called? Bound? High? Is anyone— Heartbound? I remember seeing this. Yeah. I remember seeing this a while back. It's pretty fucking bad. It's really fucking bad, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's like a little like Undertale type style game.
I posed two possible futures for Thor. He could either admit that he was wrong and turn things around, or stay stubborn and turn into the perpetual lolcow of the internet. And from the looks of it, he's chosen the second option, which has not only earned him more hate, but has prompted people.
This is so incredibly dumb, bro. Like, just admit you're wrong and no one would be dragging you this bad. Why does he not just say like, man, I was wrong, my fucking bad? And just no one would give a shit after that. We would all move on instantly. It's the fact that he's like double, triple, quadrupling down. It's insane. Why? Just take the L, bro. You're clearly in the wrong.
To take a deeper look into his life, starting with his reputation as a master coder, and what they found was shocking to say the least. It started when a YouTuber named Coding Jesus, whose main content is him dissecting people's code and pointing out issues, decided to review the code for Heartbound in a video titled, I reviewed Pirate Software's
he's gonna
code.
be a god of coding.
And as you might be able to judge from the title, he didn't really have any good things to say about it, with him even going as far as to declare Thor's code to be worse than most entry-level interns.
Imagine removing all of these comments. Would you, as a newly added game developer to his game project, have any idea that one is Shelly? Oh. You would have no idea. This would never ever be allowed in a production repository. And like I've been hinting, it's below what you'd expect of a bottom tier intern.
Thor, however, didn't appreciate the constructive criticism and handled this review in the only way he knows how to.
It's just another like
brutal.
YouTube grifter trying to fight for relevance, dude. That's all that shit is.
God, dude, come on.
All too common these days.
However, there was something Thor said that was uncharacteristically reasonable for him and actually made some sense.
It's just a bunch of disingenuous arguments put up in bad faith trying to make me look like a bad programmer. And in reality, this guy has never used the engine that I'm working in, never used the language that I'm working with, and all of his points are moot as a result.
From an objective point of view, his reasoning here for why Coding Jesus wasn't able to understand his coding style, because he's not a game developer, seemed sound. That was until another YouTuber, Quinn Theo, decided to get Coding Jesus on a call and dissect Thor's arguments together. They began by analyzing Thor's comments about...
Dude, don't fuck with the internet. One thing I've learned is you don't fuck with the internet, bro. There is people always that are smarter and more knowledgeable than you. Don't fuck with the internet, bro. You're gonna get dragged.
Coding Jesus' very first critique,
they will
with Coding
figure
Jesus
it out
explaining how
every
Thor
time.
doesn't use a very basic practice in his code that even school-level coders know how to use.
Manually setting all to 0 with 8 lines. Those were set to 0 because it was ending the alarms. By setting them to 0, you're actually setting the alarm to off.
So what he's doing here is a classic example of deflection. He pretends the chatter asked, why do you set the alarms to 0, instead of the question, which was, why don't you iterate over them in a for loop? A for loop is a very basic coding construct. If you're iterating through a consecutive set of numbers, you definitely want to use that. It's the perfect scenario for a for loop.
While also pointing out how he deflects from the real question whenever he doesn't know the answer.
But he pretends that he didn't understand the question, and then tries to answer something else.
And in case you're not familiar with programming, a commenter summed up Thor's flawed approach perfectly, stating, he's literally doing the equivalent of writing 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 instead of writing 2 times 25. But that was just the tip of the iceberg, because while someone might argue that he simply misunderstood the criticism instead of purposefully deflecting it, that doesn't explain why he kept doing the same thing over and over again.
Bright Spark is not a magic number. It's a direct reference to
he won the Streamer Awards here, right? This is when he won the Streamer Awards. I forget what award he won, but he won something.
Same thing over and over again.
Bright Spark is not a magic number. It's a direct reference to an asset file called Sprite Spark. This is how GameMaker allows you to link sprites and other assets. When you want to use a sprite, sound, or other object, you call it by name.
This is disingenuous at best and an obfuscation tactic at worst, because as you can see here, there's a lot of numbers here. It's very obvious when I'm talking about a magic number, I'm talking about things like 1, 0, 15, 270, 360. I'm not talking about what my mouse just happens to be highlighting, which is SPR Spark.
Almost as if it's a core part of the tactic he uses to sound more knowledgeable than he actually is.
He has this repeating.
Dang, W Gaslight, dude. I'm gonna download that tech. That's a W Gaslight. So he takes questions and then he just completely switches it to something else and then just rabbles on about that. Dude, that's W Gaslight. That's some new tech. No, I like that tech.
Theme where somebody gives him a question and then he pivots to something that somebody didn't even ask or address to try to get out of that question.
Something that becomes abruptly clear when he does address criticism directly and ends up being objectively wrong about everything he's saying.
Data types are not defined in GameMaker. You cannot define a Boolean. You can use 0, 1, or true, false at will. It doesn't do anything. None of this matters in this language.
The Boolean and the data types.
Okay.
So I'd like to interpret this in two ways, because what he could have been saying here when he says data types are not defined is that you can't create your own custom data types, which is indeed wrong. You can create structures in GameMaker, in the documentation, search up structs and constructors. But maybe he wasn't referring to structs, maybe he was referring to booleans, which also just isn't true.
What's worse is that he could have easily avoided looking like a fool. All he had to do was actually read about the programming language he claims to be an expert at.
He makes the claim that you can't define a boolean in GameMaker because GameMaker itself doesn't have a native boolean type in its scripting language. In other words, it interprets reals as booleans. Now, to reconcile the fact that he used a boolean in his code with what he said, I decided to do what any developer would do, and that is I consulted the documentation. So if you go to data types in GameMaker, oh, look at that. You are also provided with constants, true and false, which can always be used in your code to prevent any issues, should the native Boolean type be defined later.
This can either be interpreted as Thor being incredibly lazy or just simply not knowing Booleans exist in the language he's using. Either way, it calls into question every claim Thor has ever made about his coding skills to this point. As a comment on YouTube eloquently puts it, "Someone please take the shovel away from Pirate Software. This man won't stop digging a hole for himself." But what's most concerning is Thor's inability to take any kind of criticism, even when it's valid. He's set up a wall of denial in front of him and just disregards anyone that doesn't agree with him. That said, this next issue isn't something he can simply ignore, since he might even end up in court because of it. The bombshell dropped on July 5th, 2025, when a Twitter user by the name of Guy made a wild accusation against Thor, stating, "Pirate Software accidentally revealed his DMs with Kronos during the April 1st Twitch Giga Train, showing that they were boosting it to themselves. This is why the stream is unavailable to watch." The Giga Train he's talking about here is actually the record-breaking Twitch hype train Thor was able to reach on April 1st, 2024. A hype train, for those who don't know, is a Twitch feature that gets activated when a streamer starts receiving a lot of donations or gifted subs in a very short span of time. It then continues leveling up if the donations keep coming in, and the more a hype train progresses, the more rewards the donors unlock, including special emojis and gifts that they can use, incentivizing them to keep spending their money. As we mentioned earlier, Thor had already broken multiple hype train records before. However, all of them paled in comparison to the hype train on April 1st, 2024, as it managed to reach past level 105. This was a big milestone in Thor's career.
What is that?
Managed to reach past level 100.
Holy fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? 54,000 gifted subs and 8,200,000 bits. Holy fuck. That's crazy.
105. This was a big milestone in Thor's career. It made headlines and turned Thor into an even bigger name in the online gaming community. However, if what Guy was alleging on Twitter was true, it meant that this record wasn't as legitimate as it seemed. And the proof he presented was in the screenshot of the conversation Thor had with his head mod Kronos while his hype train was active. Right, let me know if you do. Bits is going to be the best way to do it due to the return if you need to save it. Bits rather than T3 subs. T3 subs might be better, don't know. Bits is 82% return when you buy them in bulk. Have you bought any yet? I've done 100 tier 1 subs on my personal, ready to do 40 tier 3 subs on an alt. Can do bits instead or both. Did 50,000 bits at 20 seconds left. Okay, what is the alt account? Serendipitous bean. Put simply, this seemed like Thor telling his own mod to donate from an alt account to artificially keep the hype train going.
Why doesn't he just do it himself? Would people get mad? Maybe people would get mad and be like, no, I wasn't legit. You like did it for yourself. So he wanted to kind of keep the illusion of like, it's the, because I've seen some streamers, they'll gift subs to themselves to like keep the hype train going. I've seen people do that. Not maybe to this degree, but
even telling him to use bits, since Twitch would only take an 18% cut from them. Now, it was still possible that
I think the reason why is because if he would have done it himself, then it would kind of like discredit his like record, right? Because it's like, oh, you kind of cheated, you gifted yourself. So I think he wanted to maybe keep the illusion.
Some important missing context could give this conversation a completely different meaning.
It doesn't count when the hype train if the streamer gifts? I thought it did. I could have swore I've seen streamers like legitimately do that to keep a hype train going. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken then.
Unfortunately for Thor, someone uncovered the deleted Twitch VOD this screenshot was taken from, and Thor's reaction to it told his viewers everything they needed to know.
I wished I could place my head between them and go full burr mode and make...
What? What? What is this? Where is it? I'm gonna find this. I need to find your message. God damn it, click.
He clicked off of it.
Click, you garbage machine. What? Who are you?
Oh, no.
Why are you like this? Number 420. Deleted.
No.
Not only does it prove that the screenshot is real, viewers could also see how panicked Thor became when he saw it, and how he immediately switched to a different chat before actually finding and deleting the text-to-speech donation that came in. Thor tried to deny any wrongdoing on Twitter, stating, Kronos used his own money to do this and asked if it was okay to do so. He wasn't paid for this or told to do it either. He's a grown man and can spend his money in whatever way he chooses. You can hate me all you like, but going after my staff is shit tier behavior. Even Kronos, his head moderator, came out with statements of his own denying the allegations, reading, said this before in January during the World of Warcraft drama. People contacted me and others about donating during the hype train record in 2024. This year, I did less from the main and I did some from an alt. Removal of the VOD was, if I recall correctly, to prevent people from harassing donators.
Why would you do it from an alt though? Why don't you just do it all from your main? Because wouldn't you want that status on your main account if you're like doing that? And then if you're if you're not doing it or you don't want the attention on your main, why not just gift it as anonymous? Why actually go on an alt and then do that? That doesn't make any sense regardless, because if you just don't want people to know that you're the one doing it, you just do it as anonymous and you just still do it from your main. It doesn't show the names of anonymous gifters. You have no idea who did it. So why are you going on an alt? Weird.
As before, and while these explanations from both Thor and Kronos were still a bit suspicious, they were enough to end the controversy before it got any worse.
But would people even put that together? Like if he gifted anonymous, I think people would just be like, oh, gifting anonymous. Like I don't think people would have been like, oh, that's him doing it. Or his mods doing it.
At least, that's likely what they thought would happen. But on July 20th, 2025, someone replied to Guy's original Twitter post with yet another screenshot. This one showing the exact messages attached to the donation Kronos made with his alt account, Serendipitous Bean. It reads, in real life friend of Kronos and excited that they are now free from corporate. Love your stream and what you do for people here. There aren't many cool or supportive streamers left once they get big like this. Stay cool, bud, and tell Kronos that Ben sends their regards. In other words, Kronos pretended to be his own.
What the fuck kind of message is that? Wait, so you made an alt to keep the hype train going, to continue gifting subs or bits or whatever, but then in the text-to-speech message, you reference the mod who's literally doing it. Why? Why not just like not reference the mod and just gift the subs?
And tell Kronos that Ben sends their regards.
That's so
In other
weird.
words, Kronos pretended to be his own friends, likely to avoid any suspicions from chat. However, what made this truly weird was the fake reaction Thor had when this donation came in.
Serendipitous Bean with 50,000 bits said IRL friend of Kronos and
did
excited that they're now free
$500.
from corporate.
I know.
Love your stream and what you do for people here. There aren't many cool or supportive streamers left once they get big like this. Stay cool, bud, and tell Kronos that Ben sends their regards.
I'm sorry you had to know Kronos in real life, just like me.
Now, it's possible Kronos just wanted to hide his own identity to not receive hate for donating so much. However, that just explains the pretending to be his own friend part. It does not explain the shameless glazing that followed. Even if we ignore the actual message and just focus on the donation, it's still highly problematic. Not only did it manipulate the viewers into donating more by keeping the hype train alive, as Legal Mindset put it in his video, it could even bring some serious consequences for Thor, starting from Twitch itself.
Really?
So Kronos is the main moderator, and excited that they are free from corporate. Love your stream and what you do.
Nuke, confirm. This is a lawyer, right?
For the people here, there aren't many cooler supporter streamers left once they get big like this. Stay cool, bud, and tell Kronos that Ben sends their regards. So this person is clearly painting themselves as not Kronos, not the moderator, but a separate IRL friend of this moderator, which is extremely deceptive if you ask me.
Serendipitous Beam with 50,000 bits said IRL friend of Kronos and excited that they are now free from corporate. Love your stream and what you do for people here. There aren't many cool or supportive streamers left once they get big like this. Stay cool, bud, and tell Kronos that Ben sends their regards.
Yo,
I'm sorry you had to know Kronos in real life, just like me.
This isn't her. This is just a friend of hers. Would be kinda weird if she was donating lol. Anyway, good friend of hers.
Wow, I'm so sorry you had to know, Mom Spaghetti. Thank you, Anonymous.
You're pregnant and going to be real.
Dude, this guy can't be real. This guy actually can't be real.
Thor has openly claimed plenty of times that he hires and actually pays all his mods.
I pay our moderators full time. Not
Me
only do they have
too.
full-time pay, they're on salary.
I pay them
they also
double
get
bonus
full-time
for
benefits, too.
holidays.
Medical, dental, vision, everything. Like that's
Wait, what the
how
fuck?
Hey, they're on salary.
Full-time pay on
They also
salary
get full-time benefits too.
and full-time benefits? What?
Medical, dental, vision, everything.
That's so bullshit. There's no way. Do you think that's true? There's no way. He might pay his mods. There is some people that pay their mods for sure, but they do a lot of shit for the stream, and that makes sense, right? You're paying for their time. But like medical, dental, all of that, that feels like bullshit.
Like that's how this place stays cool.
So it wouldn't be difficult for Thor to
I
reimburse
believe he pays
Kronos
his
as part of his
mods.
monthly
No,
paycheck.
I believe-
Only now it could get him suspended or even kicked off Twitch entirely. But that isn't even the worst of it. According to Legal Mindset, this has also opened Thor and his mod up to facing legal repercussions from the federal government as well.
So you need representation, omission, or practice that is likely to mislead a
Oh,
customer.
he is a
so
lawyer.
the practice would be, hey, donating bits from the sock puppet account. The consumer's interpretation is reasonable under the circumstances. So the consumer is thinking this
Confirm
is a
this,
private party.
Nuke.
This is somebody else. This is not the mod. This is not pirate software. They're thinking, oh, look, this person is extending the hype train. And so because of that, because that misleading representation, that materially led others to donate more to keep it going. It's a very well-known thing in scams and cons. This is something that confidence men do. They get fake buyers to go out there and gin up interest so that people will buy stuff even though it's overpriced.
And if that wasn't enough, Thor and Twitch could also get trouble on a state level as well, based on Thor falsely advertising.
Is it on that level though? I guess. I mean, he definitely is setting a record, and I could see it sparking up more interest for sure. And people like want to get involved. Like, oh wow, someone just did 500. I want to get involved too. Seems a little bit over the top, but I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Thor and Twitch could also get trouble on a state level as well, based on Thor falsely advertising the success of his hype train.
So Consumer Legal Remedies Act, California has that. And I mentioned California, by the way, because that's where Twitch is. So it'd be very reasonable if a California donor, if a California whale brought a claim against a California corporation in a California court against, Twitch and against, Mr. Pirate Software. But beyond that, there's California Business Code 17500, which leads to false or misleading statements.
See, the thing is, I feel like this maybe wouldn't happen, but I know law is like super fucking stupid. No offense, Nuke. And they probably do actually do shit like this, so it would make sense.
Or false or misleading advertising.
Bro, you know for a fact some of the law shit and some of the shit lawyers pull off make no fucking sense, and they get tons of money for it. Like, you know that's true, bro.
And this could be perceived as falsely advertising that you're number one on the hype train, that you're this hype train leader, that you're this person that needs to be donated to keep this thing going to breach all these levels, when really most of those levels, or maybe a lot of those levels, some of those levels, were just artificially inflated by either Pirate Software's mom.
Motherfucker, someone burnt themselves on coffee and sued for millions of dollars. Okay? Come on, it's a fucking coffee. Common fucking sense, bro. Come on.
Or these sock puppet accounts. I mean, who knows? We don't really have a full track on that yet.
They won. But even if he manages to escape any direct repercussions, these controversies have only accelerated his downfall, with the number of people unsubscribing from his YouTube channel each month jumping from 100,000 plus when the Stop Killing Games controversy happened to over 200,000 after these new controversies came to light.
I don't know all the details.
It truly seems like Thor's reputation has reached a point where even if he apologizes now or tries to take accountability, it's pretty unlikely that he'll ever regain the audience he once had. But just when we thought he couldn't sink further, he somehow found a way. As I was making this video, Quinthea dropped another bombshell by interviewing Mr. Jason Thor Hall's ex-roommate, as well as the person who was in charge of his quality assurance work at Blizzard.
Hi, my name's Cynthia Hall. I go by Elodie.
Wait, didn't he come on like his wall or something like that? I think this is the... Okay, we'll see.
I am a lifelong artisan cosplayer. I worked for 5 years at Blizzard and then 8 years at Twitch. And I happen to work with Pirate Software at Blizzard as his wrangler on Diablo 3.
And what she had to say about Thor was shocking, but not all surprising at this point. According to Cynthia, Jason was straight up bad at his job. He would constantly slack off and browse Reddit all day, and even when he did work, Cynthia often had to come in and correct his mistakes.
So we're talking dealing with all the spawns in the game, all the boss testing, having to do all the smoke tests whenever there were new builds. That's
Who comes on their wall?
Run through to Skeleton King kill. Like, that's just testing the builds. Whatever the task was for the day, it could just be spawning different monsters and testing their affixes to see how they perform. That easy. But he would just kind of create a character and idle in the client and read Reddit. That's literally what he did. He sat in front of me and I was assigning the tasks. So not only did I see the work he was not doing, I saw what he was doing instead.
Worst of all, when Cynthia complained about his behavior to the higher-ups, nothing happened. Simply because Thor's father was also quite high up in the company. The same father, mind you, whose birthday is not even an afterthought for Thor these days.
Birthday and you missed it? You didn't call me? Neither did your brother? You guys both ignored me for my birthday?
That isn't true. I sent you a text.
No, you did not.
I've seen this clip.
That was last year.
Bullshit.
I got nothing. You sent me one last year.
Oh, man.
I sent you one last year. My shitty son. Oh, man. Yeah. It was last year. Wow.
But that's only the tip of the iceberg. His memorable moments at the company also included him yelling at his co-workers for not playing like elite gamers for a charity event.
I was on his team for a league tournament and he screamed at our team for apparently not gearing correctly to counter the other team because we were just that bad. And it's not like we were losing so severely because we all played League regularly. It was not that big of a deal. And we're all sleep deprived. It was very early in the morning after an overnight of playing games. And we're like, seriously, dude, you are raging at everybody, like our entire team. He was just yelling across the floor at everybody.
It's a charity event, correct?
It was a children's charity event.
But all of that pales in comparison to what...
Bro, I would never. I might do that in like a legitimate fucking tournament. Sure. I could understand raging in a fucking legit tournament. Yeah, that makes sense, right? You're pissed off, you played bad, or you lost in, you know. This is a fucking kids charity event. Who gives a shit if you win or lose? You're raising money for charity. It's meant to be fun.
What he was like as a roommate.
That I came home and went into the kitchen. All the dishes everywhere, like the pans, still food in them on the stove, shit everywhere, food, countertops, everything everywhere. Like, it was not disgusting
a lot of streamers
but
are
it
hella
was
messy.
very just a fucking mess.
Worst of all, when he eventually did leave Cynthia's apartment, what she found in his room was nothing short of disgusting.
When he finally did move out, I wish I had saved pictures of the state of his room. He had cleaned nothing, so I had to clean everything by hand. There was like, I don't know what on the walls in his bedroom, and you're just gonna have to like take my word for this. I don't know if it was snot or something else, just like white here and there on the walls, and more of the like random gray stuff, just spots and things.
Now these stories.
That is not snot. What do you mean? No.
Word for this. I don't know if it was snot or something, and you're just gonna have to like take my word for this. I don't know if it was snot or something else, just like wiped here and there on the walls, and more of the like random gray stuff, just spots and things.
Now, these...
So that's literally cum on the walls that's starting to form mold because it's been sitting on the walls, which are the gray spots. So it's literally moldy cum on the wall. That is crazy. Chat, do you guys come on the wall? I have never come on a wall in my entire life. What? I actually have heard guys do it somewhat regularly. Maybe not somewhat regularly, but there is guys that do it. No, I could tell you a real fucked up story if you guys really want to vomit. I heard this story, and I don't know if it's true. It is just a story, but this person was coming on the wall so much that it kind of like basically made the wall soggy, and they could push their leg through all like the mound of cum and through the wall because it was so just like soggy and warped from so much cum being on it. Because I think they were coming on it like daily. I'm not sure, but I think they were coming on it daily. That's the worst one I've ever heard. So I know there's definitely people that do it. Bash, thank you for the 44 months. Tier 3. Golden, thank you for the 79 months.
I hate it here. Why'd I even sub here?
I have never come on a wall in my entire life. I've never come on a wall in my entire life. Not even on accident. I swear on everything. God kill me right fucking now if I've come on a wall. I've never come on a wall in my entire life. Ever.
Stories are from years ago.
Bro, why not just like come in a tissue or like on yourself or like fucking in a sock for fuck's sakes? Like something. I mean, a towel, your blanket. Shit, I would even accept a goddamn pillow at this rate. Why are you coming on the fucking wall? What does that do for you? Like, what is that? What is the excitement of that? That is a weird one. I ain't trying to kink shame, hey man. If your thing is coming on a wall, go for it. But like, you should probably clean up after yourself so the cum doesn't dry and get moldy. I'm gonna be honest.
Unfortunately, from what we've seen of his game's progress, he still hasn't outgrown his slacking habits. It just makes you wonder how much more negative stuff about Thor will come out before the internet just moves on. Just like Only Jayus, who's also continuing to fall into the realm of internet obscurity. Click the video on screen to find out why.
Thanks, Jens. Dude, this is just crazy. You know what's the funniest part about all this? Is if he would have just, when the World of Warcraft stuff started happening, if he would have just been like, you know what, I fucked up, it's my fault, I apologize, I got you guys killed, I'm, you know, my bad. Yeah, I was defensive at first, but like, I realized I messed up. If he would have just done that, when the World of Warcraft started happening, none of this would be happening right now. None of it. I guarantee none of this would be happening right now if he would have just been like, shit, my bad, I played bad, I got scared, and I made mistakes, and that's on me. But because he's doubling down so hard, people are digging into everything about him now and calling out all his bullshit. They wouldn't have gave a shit if he would have just been like, my bad, I fucked up. I can understand being defensive at first, right? He had like everyone coming at him, like he got everyone killed, and then he got defensive. But once the dust settled, it's pretty clear you're in the wrong, bro. Like, just admit your fault. So if he would have just admitted right here, like, I fucked up, none of this would be happening. They wouldn't be calling out the coding shit. They wouldn't be calling out the hype train shit. They wouldn't be calling out the come on the wall shit. Like, none of this would be getting called out. That is just crazy wild. That is crazy wild. You. I hope you choke. Fucking despise you. I hope you choke on a hot dog. Okay, that doesn't count, though. I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Anything you say while playing Dead by Daylight doesn't count. We all know that, right? We all know that. There's 2 games. Well, maybe more than 2 games, to be honest. There might be more than 2 games, but Dead by Daylight, you can say whatever you want and it's chill. And the other one, League of Legends, okay? Anything goes, okay? That just comes with the territory. I'm pretty sure there's something in the clause that you agree to when you boot up the game. Everyone agrees to it. It comes with the territory. On top of it, I'm fucking joking most of the time, right? Like, if I really got blasted for being so toxic and really got dragged, like, I've been dragged a few times for being toxic in DBD for sure, but like, if I was like really genuinely like fucking wrong, I would admit to being wrong. I'd be like, that's on me, I'm in the wrong, my fucking bad. But you know, it's entertainment, right? And I'm not like, I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong, right? Like, I don't have a problem doing that. It's just, it's more fun to make jokes and like poke fun. And when I double down, then you guys push back more. It's all fun. But if it became like serious, like actually serious, I would admit to my fault, right? I don't have a problem doing that, especially if I get educated in some way that maybe I'm not familiar with. I'm totally willing to do that. Obviously, being toxic is a bit different than what's going on here. I think, at least, but hey, maybe not. I don't know. Bro, I'm toxic, sure, but I don't do this shit, man. I don't do this shit. I don't even do that. And most of the time, me being toxic is because someone was toxic first. And speaking of starting shit first, this next video is going to traumatize the fuck out of you. This is probably the craziest thing I've seen on the internet, recently at least. If you guys don't know what this is Raja Jackson, which is Rampage Jackson's son. Rampage Jackson is an MMA fighter, and this is his son. And, well, it's bad. I want to give a trigger warning before we watch this because it is going to be an incredibly hard watch. Very hard, to be honest. I will say it is censored, but you're still going to fully understand what's going on. You're just not going to see Stu, I believe is his name. His face gets just completely just like knocked all over the place. It's really bad. So you might not know of this because this is newer stuff. I believe this happened last night. So what happened here, I guess it's going to explain it all, but basically he was going to a wrestling thing. This guy Stu smacked a can on his head for like promo for the whole event, right? He's a wrestler. He wants to stir up drama and make it exciting for the viewers. Understandable. I think there was a misunderstanding there. He ends up apologizing for doing it. He didn't want to actually like offend him or whatever. I'm hoping it'll show it all. I'm just kind of giving a preface so we're all on the same page. And then Raja was supposed to have an actual stunt. He was going to go into the thing and kind of wrestle with them or do whatever, a quick little stunt and then get out, right? Well, he goes to do it, and it is clearly not a stunt. He clearly goes all out, like full force, and knocks him out instantly, and then proceeds to just bash this dude's face in repeatedly 20 some odd times to the face, over and over and over while he's knocked out cold. And I believe that if people did not pull him off, he would have killed this man. So I want to give a preface. This is going to be a very hard watch. And if you are uncomfortable by this stuff, you might want to click out for the next 4 minutes. I I will preface, though, it is censored. So just know you won't see Stu's face out of respect. You can obviously look it up yourself if you want to. Here we go.
Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, just got into serious trouble, and what he did was frankly disgusting. So he's just supposed to do a simple wrestling skit.
Oh,
He's just supposed to body slam the guy in front of him and pull some of his punches. So you can see he slams him down and instantly knocks
So right
out.
here, he's knocked out. He got knocked out right there. He's already knocked out on the first slam.
The guy, and instead of pulling his punches, he just starts knocking him out, throwing haymakers non-stop until the guy starts bleeding.
Oh my
You can see the wrestlers behind their shock. I'm not too sure whether this is part of the entertainment. Look at the guy at the back. They just all start coming up, grabbing him, pulling him away from the knocked out wrestler. You can see it's like bleeding from the corner of his head. Yeah, so it's a really
He started
shocking
bleeding
scene
from
to
his
see.
ears.
Yeah, they had to
That's
crowd
what
him
he's
and pin him
referencing.
into the corner just to
There was
stop
blood
him.
coming out of
And
his
it seems like the
ears.
only reason why he went all out on the wrestler was because the same wrestler made fun of him earlier on. Here's the clip.
What, you don't know me? Hell no.
So this is where it all started. This is what sparked the drama. So you're about to see it. Jungle, thank you for the 27 months. This is what started all of it.
Yeah. Hey, I think that's a little... Oh, you don't sell it? Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Yeah, what the fuck was that? You're good.
So even the guy's like, he's not a worker. And I think that's where the understanding happened, is he thought he was coming in for a promo. I'm going to spark up drama and kind of make the fight exciting. It's part of the show, essentially. It's common in wrestling.
What the fuck was that? You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro. What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. Oh, sorry. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro. I know you will. We're good. I will fuck.
But it turns out that the dude fully apologized after the confrontation, and
Even, hold on, I think you can hear it. Hold up.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Yeah, what the fuck was that? You're good. What the fuck was that? You don't sell it?
Right there, you hear that? When he put his hands on him like that and got kind of close, he said, "You don't want to sell it." You heard that? That's him talking and saying, "You don't want to sell it." He's trying to make it so like it's exciting. Like, I just started drama and we're going to get in a fight. And that's why he's going to come in and do the stunt in the wrestling ring. So you can tell he was doing it as like a stunt to kind of draw attention for it. And then you're going to see him apologize after, when he realizes that this is not going over how he thought.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. Oh, sorry. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro. I know you will. We're good. I will fuck.
But it turns out that the dude fully apologized after the confrontation and even asked Raja if he would like a fake angle in the wrestling match.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were at work. Don't see my wheel. You still got the camera. I get it. We're not working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working. I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your mat so we could fucking seal the whole thing. And it will
So
make
you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? All right.
And the reason why he suddenly acted...
Not only that, it doesn't show it here. He apologized like 3 times. Multiple times. It wasn't just one time that he apologized. He went up to him and apologized multiple times. And what bothers me is that Raja just kind of plays it off like it's not a big deal anymore and kind of is like, oh, my bad, like whatever. Okay. But obviously he still is insanely furious, which you saw why.
That was because he was tired of everyone treating him like shit.
Everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Now, Raja is banned on kick, but it seems like the kick ban might be the least of his worries, as he was later told that the wrestler he had attacked had just flatlined and still hadn't woken up.
Oh, wow, he flatlined. I didn't know that.
Hello?
Last I heard, he was awake in the hospital.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had.
My bad.
I'll call you back later.
Upon hearing that, Raja decided to immediately end the stream. So here's a clip of Rampage Jackson reacting to the news. You can see the disbelief in his face when he hears it.
My son might be getting arrested or something. Oh yeah. My son got in a fight at a pro wrestling event. I'm watching the stream. I'll be back, Chad. I'm gonna go find out. I'm gonna go to the mic.
He left almost immediately trying to find out what exactly his son had just done. So the situation is still developing, and if the reports are
Why are they
true,
filming
this could
They're
go
live
way
streaming.
beyond.
They're live streaming on
We're
Kick.
talking lawsuits, jail time, and maybe even worse. This was just not a wrestling skit gone wrong. This was low-key attempted murder.
Yeah.
So yeah, like and subscribe if you want any updates to this story as it unfolds. And hey, if you have any thoughts on the
supposed
situation,
to be a
don't forget to
stunt.
drop a comment. Thanks for watching.
And you could have, dude, he could have even played this off as a stunt if he would have just went like this and just slammed him.
Punches, since he slams him down and instantly
Right? And then
knocks
like
out the
punches him here like this, and then he realizes he's knocked out and he just stopped. If he would have just done that, I don't like, it's obviously fucked up, but like, he would have been like, okay, it's part of this stunt. He obviously went overboard, but he wasn't trying to like kill the dude. It's the fact that he just continues and continues and continues. I mean, what is that? A solid 20 seconds of just bashing this dude? Crazy. Yo, Dota, 131 months. Crazy. Thank you so much. And Pex, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, I can link it for you. If you want, there is uncensored footage of this all over the internet. I mean, you can pretty much just type it in and you'll find it. I wanted to show the censored version just out of respect. It is bad. You really see his head getting knocked around really bad. It makes it more disturbing than even this video does. And this is already disturbing. So watch at your own discretion if you are uncomfortable with that stuff. But it's brutal. It is just brutal. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. Raja said it was encouraged. I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter if you're trying to defend him or not. Nothing will excuse this type of behavior. Sure, the refs might have been like, yo, go in and really sock him one. And what I just said, if he would have done this, socked him one, and then just stopped, it would have been fucked up, but people would have been like, okay, well, it was kind of encouraged. He was doing it for the stunt. He obviously went overboard because he was holding a grudge, but okay. No, there is a clip. I don't know. I didn't see a clip of him talking with the ref or anything like that, but there's a clip of Raja on the side basically saying like, they told me I can really punch him one or something along those lines. And he was like, I'm going to do it or something along those lines. And like, so it kind of made sense on why he did go so hard at the start. But the fact that he just continues is where it's wrong. And it's very clear he had no intentions of stopping. I mean, dude, I don't want to just show the whole thing again, but like, he literally, the only reason he stops is because he gets pulled off. And I think the reason it even took people that long to get to him is because they thought it was a stunt at first. Because he was supposed to go in there and he was supposed to do a stunt, right? Like that was the reason he was there in the first place. And that's why they were live streaming it. But once people started to realize, like, what the fuck is he doing? You see them come in and break it up. And he should be thanking these people for breaking it up because he would have killed this person. I mean, he might still die for all we know. Last I heard, he is awake in the hospital. That's all I know. I don't know what kind of condition he's in. Rampage bullshit tweet says he's stable, but who the fuck knows? Obviously, he's going to try to downplay it for his son. But last I heard, he is awake in the hospital. So at least he's not dead. I don't know if he has brain damage or anything along those lines, but he's not dead at least. So, yeah, this is probably one of the more extreme things I've seen recently. Incredibly disgusting behavior. I can understand being frustrated at someone trying to do a stunt, but if you...
Hands up!
Is this, like, it just kind of further proves the point that this dude is, like, bitch made. And I hate to say that because, like, obviously he could beat my ass, but, like, at the end of the day, he's just bitch made, bro. And the reason why I say that is because this, right here, this is why he's bitch made.
I appreciate it.
If you are still that upset with him, you should not do this. Period. If he would have been like still pissed and been like, nah, fuck that. I still don't like you. Okay, maybe, I mean, still doesn't give you the right to fucking hammer a person like that. But like, I could understand the frustration more. It looks here like he's killing the beef, and it makes that attack in the ring more of a sucker punch. Because he killed the beef beforehand, and you even see him saying he was doing it to like spark attention. So it was a clear misunderstanding. Obviously, you could say he's in the wrong slightly for starting that. He was trying to sell the match. He's apologizing multiple times, and then they shook hands on it. It's just crazy. So that's why I feel like he's just bitch made. He sucker punches this dude in the back, slams him down, knocks him out, and then continues to just pummel him on the ground. How many years should he get? I don't know, man. It's not my decision to make. I don't think he should get off, period. Again, if he would have done the slam and like a punch and called it there, I probably would have been like, yeah, that's fucked up, but like, I don't think he needs to do jail time, right? It's the fact that he just kept slamming him and slamming him and slamming him and slamming him and slamming him. And keep in mind, yeah, you're exactly right. This guy's a war vet. So that's another thing. To me, it feels like attempted murder. Personally, I don't know if that's what they're going to try to pursue, but it does kind of feel like attempted murder. And the only reason why I say that is just because he was not going to stop if they did not pull him off. So, yeah, pretty bad. Hour and a half of yapping. When's gaming? You can just leave Hi-Fi because I probably won't be gaming for another hour or two. So maybe come back next week, bro. Eyeball, thank you for the 50 months. Appreciate it. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy to me, man. It's kind of just crazy. Okay, bye. See ya. Sorry, man. You come in being like weird. We're talking about some like intense ass moment. It is what it is, bro. Like, come in and say that shit when we're watching this. Then I wouldn't care. We're talking about like an actual serious ass moment, bro. Like, oh my God. No, don't ban him. You don't need a ban Hi-Fi. He doesn't deserve to be banned. It's just a distasteful comment. But you know, it is what it is. Obviously, we joke a lot here. I don't think he's meant it maybe in a mean way. It was just bad timing, basically. It's all good, Hi-Fi. You're good. Don't ban him. No, he's good, guys. We joke all the time here. I don't think he realizes it's like a serious ass moment. Like, we're talking like murder charges and shit. So yeah, I'm just completely disgusted by this. And, you know, Rampage is kind of hated in general. I don't really know why he's hated, but I guess it's because, like, he has an attitude problem, was my understanding with Rampage. So a lot of people are saying, like, father, like son. So that's, a whole nother thing. But I will advise you to probably not look the video up if you are on the fence of doing so, because it's worse than what you saw in this video. All right, well, That was just fucked up. I had to share that because it's hella just crazy. It's probably one of the craziest things I've seen on a live stream personally. And I've seen a few like really fucked up things on live streams. The one before that would have been the breaking of that dude's arm. That was a really rough watch. But this has to take the spot of number one, like most fucked up thing I've seen on stream. So, yeah. All right, well, I'll link it again because I saw someone ask for the link. There you go. If you want to watch it, watch at your own discretion. I'm warning you. Watch at your own discretion. All right, let's keep this show moving. So now if you want to make the gaming jokes, now you can make the gaming jokes, okay? Now I don't mind if you do because it's not so serious. We're going to go into another video here.
Anniversary.
Zanzibar, thank you for the 56 months. Appreciate it. He got banned from Kick, as far as I know, and I don't think he's going to get unbanned, so I'm not sure. All right, so this next one is one that I just kind of wanted to see. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. I just figured we'd give it a shot. Vsauce uploaded a new video a month ago, so kind of cool that he's uploading again because he has not uploaded in 2 years. And it has to deal with ghosts. So I was going to do it for Spooky Saturday, but I don't think it's necessarily scary enough for Spooky Saturday, so I wanted to do it today to just see what it's about. This is All the Ghosts You Will Be.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. A single piece of refined flour is, on average, just 82.67 microns wide. That means a 5
Is it not about ghosts?
Bag of flour contains about 2.7 billion
maybe we'll
individual
skip it
specks
then.
of flour dust. Now, if each of those particles were a person, 3 bags could represent every single human.
Yeah, you guys are right. The fact that he got banned on Kick is like a big tell because they let you get away with almost murder on there. Like literally. So I think the only reason he actually got banned is because he literally attempted murder. Like he literally went to that extreme.
Alive on Earth today. 8.1 billion itty-bitty things. Are you under 30 years old? Is a question that could roughly divide everyone alive today in half, the yeses and the nos. But can you imagine a second question that could then divide both of those groups in half? Well, if so, and if you kept doing that, after just 33 questions, you would be left with more than 8 billion groups, each containing just one person. In other words, out of everyone alive today, we could pinpoint a specific individual. For example, you, with just 33 yes or no questions. What would those questions be?
I wanted to, you just said about the French streamer guy that died on Kick. I wanted to cover that during Spooky Saturday because that's another really disturbing story, which maybe you guys have known because that's been kind of circulating around for a little while now. But maybe I'll try to show some of it next Saturday during Spooky Saturday. We won't do it now, but a French streamer basically was tortured to death on stream, essentially. I'm kind of I don't want to say I'm over-exaggerating, because I'm not really over-exaggerating. That's kind of what happened, to be fair. But, yeah, basically, he basically was just a human punching bag, essentially. Like, they would bring him into the stream, and they would, like, punch him and throw shit at him and shoot paintball guns at him. Really kind of fucked up shit. For like the entertainment purpose, I guess. I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny to them, I guess. He ended up dying from that. So it's pretty sad. We won't cover it now, but maybe I'll show some of that during next Spooky Saturday. I wanted to cover it this Spooky Saturday. I just completely forgot.
Do they even exist? We don't know. But we do know that every year about this many people die. A little bit more than a quarter cup. But about twice as many as that are born. But how many people have ever been born? This many, 117 billion. But out of all of these people, out of everyone who has ever existed, this is how many you will ever meet. You are a stranger to your own species. This is a video about how you will be forgotten. It's about the ghosts that surround us and how they're getting closer.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That makes me feel like so insignificant.
Of the sun. There, a hot layer of ionized gas begins its reach millions of kilometers out into space. It's called the solar corona. And normally, it's outshone by the rest of the sun because it gives off just 1/1,000,000th as much light. But during an eclipse, it can be seen. When you are eclipsed, your own sort of corona will remain as well. The memories people have of you, your treasure and junk, emails and texts you sent, the fact that your child has a nose like yours, every appearance you made in the background of a stranger's photo, those are all traces of you that shine while you're alive, but can also continue long after you're gone. Douglas Hofstadter called them your solar corona. I love that phrase because it makes a cosmological phenomenon personal by literally including you. How long will you be here? Well, that's why I made this clock. It tells the time, but it also tells your time. Just answer a few questions, and then, when it's ready, push the red button, and the clock will begin counting down the seconds you have left to live.
Why would you want that?
Now, whenever you want, you can switch it to show the time, but that's not nearly as fun. Also, this clock never forgets. If you take away its power, it'll go dark, but it's still thinking about you. Next time you plug it in, it will pick right back up.
I don't want that.
Now, if you would like a practical, retro memento
No.
mori, you can pre-order one of these now.
Why?
Omnis vulnerant, ultima necat is Latin, and it refers to these passing seconds. It means each of these wounds, the last kills. Mox nox means soon it will be night, and it will. But while this is ticking down, something else is ticking up. The number of ghosts in the world. Your nominal ghost is your name.
Ghosts!
It's out there representing you, whether you're there or not.
Told you ghosts are real.
It won't haunt the world forever, though, as we've often been
Take
reminded.
this, non-believers.
You die twice. Once when your heart stops beating, and then again, usually sometime later, when your name is spoken for the last time. But whose name has been remembered the longest? Well, signed here on this 5,000-year-old.
Oh, I don't like that thinking. Wait, what the fuck? That's actually so crazy. You do die twice. You actually die, and then the last time someone ever speaks your name, it's almost like you die again because you completely disappear from then. Oh, that is so trippy to think about.
Tablet is the oldest written name we've ever found. Kushum, the first named character we know in the written history of humanity. Probably. It's not entirely clear whether Kushum is the name of a person or just the title of an office holder. You know, if you want to be really sure, a generation or two later, this tablet was made. It contains 3 names, Gal Sol and 2 people he enslaved, Inpop X and a woman named Sokaljer. These individuals are the reigning champs of avoiding the second death. And with archival practices and technologies being what they are today, your name could conceivably last just as long as these have already. But you know, I gotta say, if
technically, wouldn't all our names last forever, essentially, with the internet? Because, like, your stuff's all over the internet, so you kind of live forever on the internet, kind of.
you want your ghosts to...
No, all you do, because you literally, if you're typing in chat right now, you literally have your username online forever, right?
Last longer, it helps to...
I guess unless they, like, shut down the site.
Toby Jukanov built this interactive globe that shows the most famous person born in every location. Fame is based on Wikipedia data, how long their article is, how many languages it's in, how many visits it gets per day, stuff like that. By the way, out of everyone alive right now, about this many of us, almost exactly a quarter teaspoon, are mentioned on Wikipedia. Now let's zoom in on Stillwell, Kansas. Ooh, hey there, good looking.
Eminem.
But here's the thing. I wasn't born in Stillwell. I grew up there. I lived there from ages 5 to 18, but I was born in Kansas City. For a while, a lot of things online said that I was born in Stillwell,
Miley
so that's probably
Cyrus.
how I wound up here. But should I correct it? What's more important, the truth or a little lie that prolongs and enhances my nominal ghost? Maybe the truth, because even if my name is forgotten, images of me may stick around. And that is your second ghost, your likeness, figurative portrayals of what you look like. Now, we have no idea what most people who have lived looked like. Long ago, no records were made. Eventually, some were and have survived. So, who's the earliest known person where, like, we know what they looked like? Well, it's probably Gudea. He was an ancient
Stop
Sumerian
making me
ruler,
think
and
about shit,
27
Vsauce. I don't like
4,000-year-old
it.
Statues of him have been found in southern Iraq.
Stop that
They
shit.
stand out not just for their craftsmanship, but also for the fact that earlier depictions of human forms are
Oh my
either
God.
more abstract or generalized.
Would.
But because these depictions of Gudea are more realistic, are so similar to each other, and have been found spread so widely, it's tenable that they're similar to the actual face of the actual individual as he appeared in life, the first known illustrated person in our history. Even if your figural ghosts don't stick around as long as Gudea's have, things that look kind of like you might. I'm talking about your genetic ghost, your personal genomic variation that can be carried on by your descendants. Now, interestingly, even if your progeny are especially fecund, your genetic ghost probably won't stick around that long. Just how much of your unique genetic code winds up in your grandkids, for example, depends partly on chance. It could be anywhere from 23 to 27%. Your great-grandkids will only contain 9 to 14% of you. Your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren will on average be no more similar to you than you are to any stranger. In fact, it is at that distance that it becomes possible to be genetically left behind, for absolutely no personal chunks of your genome to be present in anyone. More than 70% of your ancestors from 11 generations ago aren't in you at all. So you're not
Wait,
so much...
I heard someone give a take, and I'm pretty sure it's like the dumbest take in the world, but I'm going to give it to you as well because you need to be as brain rotted as I am. I heard someone give a take saying that okay, so if a girl has sex with like a bunch of dudes and then you get her pregnant, that she has the DNA of all those dudes and you. So it's like a baby with all those dudes. But I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, right? It's only the sperm. Technically that is true. The like genes of people they've been partners with, it stays in the body for like 7 years or something like that. That's an actual thing, but it doesn't affect the child. No, that's a real thing. Look it up. I swear. The like DNA stay inside for like, it's like 7 years or something like that. It's not a rage bait. I'm not rage baiting. I'm not okay, I don't agree with the fact that, like, okay, whoever you had sex with and then you have a baby and then it's all those dudes plus you have the baby. That's stupid. But there is something with having the DNA in the body for like 7 years or something like that.
Ancestors from 11 generations ago aren't in...
So technically, couldn't it be like even more different, you know, break off? So it could be even less percentage than even just this.
You at all. So you're not so much the genetic foundation on which your progeny sit as you are their baby teeth. A thing that served a purpose but was destined to then fall out and be set aside. Where should you be?
Pause the science guy to say the dumbest shit ever. Okay, dude, that is not true. I'm literally just hypotheticals talking out loud so we can all brainstorm together. Holy shit.
Buried if you want to become a fossil. Fossils last a long time. Your legacy could be representing our species in a cool bony pose in a museum millions of years from now. Well, as it turns out, fossilization, the mineralizing of bones into rocky ghosts, is an exceedingly rare occurrence. Bill Bryson puts it this way: less than 0.1% of a species is ever lucky enough to
Boggy
become
Doggy is
fossilized,
gonna be
which
a
means that
fossil.
millions of years from now, all that will be left of every single person alive today in the U.S.
Going boggin'.
will probably just be about
He's gonna
60
turn into a fossil one
fossilized
day.
bones, not even one full human skeleton. The best way to improve your chances of becoming a fossil are to be buried rapidly and deeply with no coffin under the seafloor of a still mass of water at low elevation where sediment deposits will be swift and fine and oxygen levels low. Some locations that fit.
What if you just bury me in cement? Right? And then, you know, like it forms around my skull or my skeleton, and then that has an imprint in the cement, and now I have a, you know, I make my own fossil. So when I die, just bury me in cement and then put that under the ground, and then people will dig it up and they'll be like, holy shit, there's the bone of the god gamer, you know? And like they can dig me up later in life and be like, wow, I've heard legends of him. He beat Dead Signal on the hardest difficulty. It's like, you know, kind of a big deal.
At this bill are parts of the Black Sea, the Gulf of Mexico where the Mississippi disgorges, and the mangrove swamps along the northern coast of Australia. But even then, there's risk, right? Earth is an active, churning rock, and erosion can wear you away. Metamorphic activity could melt you back down. So if you want to be a trace for a long time, leave. The oldest unchanged
I'm gonna make a
piece of Earth wasn't even
Wikipedia
found
about
on Earth. It
myself,
was found
yeah.
on the moon, where geological activity is less brutal. A monolith engraved with your name and biography buried on the moon would be a good idea. Except in, 5 to 10 billion years, our sun will expand into a red giant, engulfing the Earth and moon, likely destroying them forever. So, a copper disc coated in aluminum and gold floating through space would be even better. The golden records aboard the Voyager spacecraft could exist for trillions of years. They could conceivably still be legible even after the last star goes dim. But your final type of ghost will be there too. It's what I call your ripple ghost, the diffused domino effect of all of your actions.
So this isn't really ghosts. He's just talking about like your memories after you're dead.
Ever wondering who put it there. The butterfly effect.
I thought it was going to be about actual
guarantees
ghosts.
us all a sort of anonymous, minute immortality. Just by being born, technically, you changed the universe irrevocably. The tiny and subtle but very real way your mass affects the planet Saturn right now will contribute in some extremely small way to exactly how and when its rings collapse. When the universe enters its heat death and it's the same temperature everywhere, the arrangement of matter in the universe will be the way it is because you existed. There will be no minds to observe it, so you won't be remembered, but you won't be annihilated. But so what? Oh, I've got ghosts that stick around. Newsflash, buddy, I'm not my ghosts. Okay, first of all, yeah, that's exactly why talk of fame and legacy gets so fizzly. For what? I won't
Miles,
be
think
around
of
to enjoy it,
17
and
months.
no one will be. But secondly, that's actually a pretty good definition of the self. You are everything you take with you when you die. Your secrets, the things
my
you
files.
could have done or
I get
said
it
but
now.
never did.
Thank you,
That's
my files.
What you are. Now, you could desperately try to do as much as you can and leave as much on the table as possible.
I like that name.
But life is short. Too short? Well, Derek Parfit has pointed out that the brevity
You
of
need to get
life
rid of that clock,
probably has
dude.
nothing to do with its meaning. If your life was twice as long, would it have twice as much meaning? If we were all immortal, would the meaning of life suddenly be obvious? No. Meaning is separate from the sheer participation we crave. We just want to keep playing this game. And there's never been more game to play. Staggering amounts
Bro,
of what we want to
this game is so pay to win though. Like I'm over it. I'm trying to find a new game to play.
So fast that like ghosts, they can pass through walls.
Like it's
The
not
soy bomb
balanced
only
at
lasted
all.
36 seconds,
And it's just pay
but
to win as
because
hell.
a digital ghost of it lingers in Earth's largest haunted house, an average of
Isn't that
40 people
crazy?
have seen it every day for the last 30 years. Old music started outselling new music for the first time in 2015. Today, we each spend an average of
Holy
7
shit.
hours and 3 minutes a day in a haunted house full of avatars and messages from the living and dead alike. People and ideas and art in the past have become not just accessible, but accessible. We are on these ghost portals so much it's become pretty much the only way anyone finds companionship anymore. For crying out loud, more people on this planet own cell phones than toothbrushes. Documentality.
What? Since fucking when? People own cell phones more than toothbrushes? Shut up.
Is the word Maurizio Ferraris gave to his ontology of traces.
Oh, toothbrush is like $2.
But it's also a great word for the extent to which day-to-day life in a society happens as documentation. In a society of high documentality, nearly every transaction, click, step, every memory, everything said or done is vulnerable to recording or simply comes
who the
into
hell
the
is
world
not brushing their
already
teeth?
pre-remembered. Not as an ephemeral oral exchange or a haphazard note, but as a high-fidelity, time-stamped, cataloged artifact. In such a world, it shouldn't be surprising if it starts to feel like there are more things you've said than things you could say. More ways things have been than ways things could be. The future isn't what it used to be. But don't get it twisted. Complete documentality is far from here. As I've mentioned before, our estimates of the current human population have about a 2 to 3% margin of error. That means that about this many people may or may not exist. And at any given moment in the US alone, there are about 40,000 deceased bodies whose identities are unknown. When Steve Fawcett failed to return to the Flying M Ranch in 2007, search and rescue efforts sent to find him discovered 8 previously unidentified airplane crashes that weren't him, but had been out there for, in some cases, decades. And when authorities searched for Gabby Petito, they found her and the bodies of at least 8 other people they weren't even looking for. We are not a documented species. We are a bunch of animals walking in and out of rooms. That said, something's changed. The last time a body was interred in the tomb of the unknown soldier was after the Vietnam War, but it was removed in 1998 after DNA testing connected it to a name, Michael Joseph Blassie. In 2014, prosecutors didn't need witnesses or security cam footage to construct what happened between Michelle Carter and Conrad Roy because they had these thousands of text messages. Despite living just 35 miles apart, Carter and Roy's relationship occurred almost entirely through text. So these are not pieces of their relationship. They're not evidence of the whole story. They are the whole story. These messages aren't
Holy
missing
shit.
the
Promise,
glances,
promise,
the
promise,
nods,
promise,
the
promise.
way he or she said it. This is all they each saw. And we have it all. An entire human relationship that happened as, and still is, undying documents. They're all online. Just a few taps deep in the world's largest ocean of documentation. And we just keep filling it up, turning more and more of what we do and see into ghosts, not just to remember, but to experience. When we instinctively watch events through our phones, it's not that we aren't living in the moment, it's that we are. Today, to be in the moment, you have to be fully in the moment. Every part of you, even the eye, you have to charge, and the mind you share with others. See what's happening? We are not just getting more ghosts. We are beginning to live as ghosts, as an account, a like, a post, a view. And it's great. We're spared the humilities of confrontation. And to be an image is to be something. Frederick Douglass and Sojourner Truth knew this. They had photographic images of themselves printed up. To own and control and sell your own figural ghost meant that you had power. But today, being a ghost surrounded by other ghosts causes a certain kind of newfangled anxiety. In his 1985 Amusing Ourselves to Death, Neil Postman describes what he calls the information-action ratio. Now, even though this book predates the World Wide Web, it may as well have been written about it. Let me ask you a modern version of a question he asks in here. How often does something you see on social media cause you to alter your plans for the day, or to take some action you would not otherwise have taken, or provide you with insight into some problem you are required to solve? When everything persists, irrelevance takes over.
100%? Almost?
And pleasure and distraction isn't just irrelevant, is it? No, it's truly a ghost that can pass right through you. You can sit and stare for an hour and not remember a single thing you were served. We don't do that because it feels good. We do it because our minds want to be unsettled. A never-ending scroll of decontextualized news and horror and comedy and family and backflips isn't some unholy modern abomination of nature. It is exactly the niche we evolved to thrive in. Oh no, my brain evolved to eat berries in a cave. No, it evolved to reach the lushness of Southeast Asia and then cross the Wallace line, not because it had to, and not because it could, but because what laid beyond was next, and we've got autoplay on. Hey, let's build a thing that floats and we could fit in it. We could call it a boat. Huh? What's that? Where will it take us? Away. We are not the universe experiencing itself. We are the universe ignoring
I don't like
itself.
this.
We are the universe looking for something else.
What the?
In order to be here for long, we needed to not be here for long. I don't think it's the risk or the challenge that motivates us. Good stories and curiosity and adventure are the icing on the cake we really desire, unsettledness.
No, I don't like it because he's true in everything he's saying.
Exciting. Why? I think in the same way that long necks were selected in giraffes because no one
I
was
want him to
eating
be
away at high
wrong so I
leaves,
can be like,
and in
you're
the same
wrong.
way that white fur was selected in polar mammals because no one was eating snow, imagination was selected in humans because no one was eating possibilities. As soft apes in the midst of climatic change, those who survived didn't wait for natural selection to provide an answer. No, they relied, as we still do today, not on evolution, but on resolution, on picturing and manipulating an analog world inside the theater of their own minds. Up here, we can imagine things that aren't hypotheticals, the distant past and future, the way things might be. We can recognize that collecting firewood now will be worth it. We can recognize that if there's no water here, we can bring it to us. The world is not our home. It's fuel for the fire up here where we really live. But because of that fire, we have made the whole world our home. Our ancestors are those hominids whose resolving never resolved. Now, sure, binge watching TV or scrolling a social media feed are pretty different than crossing the Bering Strait, but they're still unsettling, right? What's going to happen next? Each next swipe brings you something different. Like the cognitive niche we built for ourselves, it never resolves. But unlike the travails of our ancestors, there's so much less danger. We can witness and interact safely from home, like pieces of luggage being moved at light speed without moving at all. The internet is a bounty of torques and velleities, pushes that spin us around but don't move us anywhere, and wishes not strong enough to
picked the wrong week
action.
with amphetamines.
We're not amusing ourselves to death. We're amusing ourselves to life. A longer, scarier life. And as always, thanks for watching.
That was a good video. It's good to see Vsauce uploading again.
Don't forget to pre-order your very own
He's
death
done one upload
After
in
you've
3
answered
years.
its questions and pressed the red button, the button stays locked
So I
down.
guess 2
It cannot
now,
change.
over
It's locked
3
to your
years.
soul, to your life. Unless you want to give it to someone else or you made a mistake or something, in which case you can reset it by just poking this into the hole in the back. But you better pre-order now because time is literally running out.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't really like how it made me think, to be honest, but it was a cool video nonetheless. I'm glad we did it today and not during Spooky Saturday because it wasn't about ghosts at all, pretty much. I mean, it's about more just your memories, like kind of staying back and people remembering you, which is arguably like a ghost. It does make a lot of sense, but it wasn't about actual ghosts. So I'm a little disappointed because I thought it was going to be about actual ghosts. Oh well. Still interesting, and Vsauce always does good videos, so good stuff. Okay, I want to do this one, and then we'll do the cheating video. We'll probably skip the robot video, and then we'll do games. That should work out good. So Beard Meets Food just uploaded a brand new video, so we're just going to check that out. It's really short. It's only 10 minutes, so let's just check out his latest eating challenge.
All right. Wagon Train Barbecue. Plus, it's pretty famous, you know. Challenge we're doing today is called the Graveyard Burger.
After these next two videos, I'm going to play Dead by Daylight.
The Graveyard Burger.
Yeah. Sounds way more intimidating when you do it like Count Orlok. Apparently, it's a bit like a museum in here. So, if you're vegetarian, maybe best to skip the next 10 seconds.
Okay, you guys are gonna like DVD. I just want to play 2v8.
Animal carcasses hanging from the walls. Yeah.
Dang, the wall of shame. Are those all the people that failed?
Trying to count all the different species of animal. We've got wolves, chickens, foxes,
Dying
deer,
game.
I think.
I'm actually curious.
All dead, sadly. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe they're not real. They're probably
Motherfucker, it's like the most successful it's ever been. What do you mean?
I'll take one graveyard burger, please.
You got it. How do you want it cooked?
As rare as possible without killing me.
All right, blue rare. You got it.
I love the notches on the wall of shame. Look how many notches there are on there. A lot of people have failed this. You've done it. You've made that 500 times.
Bro, that's 90K on just Steam. It's on Epic. It's on Microsoft. It's on consoles. Like, it's on a bunch of stuff, too.
Yes, sir. At least. Been here 10 plus years.
Yeah?
Let's go, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. We have a graveyard burger challenge in the house, weighing in at 5.5 pounds. If everyone wants to take a look, he has 30 minutes to eat it. If he eats it all in 30 minutes or less, he gets it for free.
30 minutes is brutal.
And let's wish Adam some luck over here today.
For 5 pounds.
Can I take this out? I can take this out before. All right.
It might be a little bit.
All right, today I'm at a place called Wagon Train Barbecue, taking on their Graveyard Burger Challenge, which is, I mean, it sounds pretty intimidating. You get 30 minutes, right? And if you do it, it's free.
If you do it, it's free. You don't keep the t-shirts in stock because no one finishes it, but you get a t-shirt.
Okay, got it. And you get a spot on that little wall of fame over there.
You get your name on the wall of fame.
Yeah.
Why advertise the t-shirt if you don't even have it?
I'm interested in the bragging rights most of all, I think. All right, got it. And how much did it cost?
$70.20 after tax if you don't finish it.
All right, cool.
You guys want to help me count down?
Nobody wants to help.
2, 1, go. Woo.
I like that woo. Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks fire. Mac and cheese, onion rings, some sort of burger thing.
Seems a bit dramatic. I'm British, remember? Even if I start choking, I'll just sit here and
some
politely
sort of
die.
barbecue thing.
Today we're at Wagon Train Barbecue in Schenectady. I think that's how you say it. Kind of near Albany, New York, and we're having a bash at this sucker.
I don't even really like red meat, but that looks good. I think it's the mac and cheese that's getting me.
I don't even know what I'm eating here.
The mac and cheese just looks good on it. And the onion rings.
How's it tasting?
I feel like challenges like this should be like an hour, straight up. But I don't know. I always like the challenges where there's not a time limit or like it's a longer one where you'll pretty much tap out.
Perfect. That's precisely the way I like my bacon.
But I mean, Beard is the most insane eater I've ever seen, and I'm a big fan of Man vs. Food. I mean, look, he's not even 3 minutes in yet. Look how much he's already demolished.
Made it to the patty.
Yeah, they're only jalapenos, mate. Settle
It
down.
is a volume challenge.
about
This is
this one is you
5+
can choose how you have the bean pie
pounds.
cups.
That's a lot.
I went with the old Mickey Blue Eyes. Rah.
I mean, some people do challenges of like 2 pounds, 1 pound, 3 pounds, you know, like this is a lot.
To go now. There's a lot of that.
Was the fries not included in the weight? Yeah, if the fries weren't included in the weight, then this is probably like 5.5 pounds or something. Shit, maybe even pushing 6, depending on the fries. I guess it's not that much fries.
Nice and fluffy, easy to get down.
Okay, I see you. You're doing great. You have
22 minutes left.
He's failed some, yes, but he doesn't fail very often, and it makes me mad.
Oh, all right.
No pressure. No pressure.
That's a great prize.
I like want to see him struggle more. I'm actually hate watching this guy now.
Meant to sound quite that
I originally watched him because I liked it, and now I just hate watch him. I want him to lose, bro. He wins too much.
Might be a bit late to turn it on now.
Bro, I'm hate watching. He wins too much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's gonna smash this. He still has 20 minutes left, and he's almost done with it already.
Got this.
Oh, thank you, sir. Teamwork.
Hey, look at that. Not only did he cook the thing, he's coming in with the assist out of nowhere. What a champ. Yeah, got my own little cheerleading team on this one.
Do not cameo me with beard. Stop.
I appreciate the enthusiasm regardless.
Every content creator is gonna think I hate them. I don't hate any of these people.
15 minutes, 51 seconds.
You already got Chugs fucking hating me now. If I ever see this dude, he's gonna knock me out.
I'm too old for this mess.
Okay, dude.
I'm too old for
Stop that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I think Danny Glover was about my age when he...
Guys, I wasn't hating on Chugs. I was not hating on Chugs. I just said he wouldn't sell a Vegas show. That's it. That's not hate. That's just the truth. It's not hate. Dude, I like Chugs. He's a cool dude. And he's hella funny and he has a good attitude.
Real men move in silence, my dude, okay? You just yapping, talking a lot, saying nothing.
Stop! Stop! I'm not just yapping, bro. I was just saying he wouldn't sell a Vegas show. Oh my god.
The original Lethal Weapon. Anyway, we're about there, and that record time is within touching distance. I can taste it. These blokes can sense it too. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.
Bro, fuck Beard, man. What the
All
fuck?
right,
He doesn't ever struggle.
Wagon Train Barbecues. Graveyard
Struggle!
Challenge. Beaten in record time.
Play it up for the camera. I don't care. I want to see it be hard. It's 5.5 fucking pounds, man.
I'm driving.
If you were to
so
dessert, I'm gonna.
But do you have any desserts? I would love some banana cream pie. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, let's do that. My hands are a mess.
Why does he always get
It
dessert
delicious,
too?
by the way. That was so good.
The bar high now.
You did it in 14 minutes and 12 seconds.
No, the reason why I don't fucking like it, bro, is because he demolishes these challenges. He makes it look easy, genuinely. Almost gives, I don't know about you, but he gives me like false hope that I could do that. And I know I'd probably eat like 3 bites and be full. Like, genuinely. Like, so the fact that he demolished it, it's like watching a skateboarding video. You know, you see them like hit the rails and they're doing all these sick tricks. You're like, oh, I could do that too. And then you bust ass. It's the same shit. And it's deceiving, because that's way harder than he makes it look.
Hey, still some life in the old dog yet.
Alright, go sign the wall of fame.
Oh, I get to sign it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it the English way. The English, we put the date first. Oh. Hey, look at that.
I'm not king, baby.
Pride of place.
You finished it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's why the pie is there.
Oh, snap. What was the time?
Like 14 minutes, 12 seconds.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you, thanks. Oh no, I was worried about my hands. I'm the one that just ate a big burger. All right. Let's enjoy some of this banana cream pie. I think I earned it today, for once.
They've proved that some of these places put more food on? Really? You think?
This is good.
Where was like the favorite place, most favorite place you've been to?
My favorite restaurant of all time that I went to was in Oklahoma, a place called...
I'm not mad that he's succeeding. Stop spreading misinformation. I'm not mad that he's succeeding. I'm mad that he doesn't struggle. Because that is incredibly difficult to do, bro. I watched Man vs. Food for years, and they would struggle on almost every challenge. And he just demolishes it with ease and then orders fucking dessert.
Called Noble. There's a restaurant there called Kendall's, and it's, they do like giant chicken fried steaks. And they have this thing there where like you have to eat 2 of those with 2 cinnamon rolls, some green beans, biscuits and gravy. It's so good. Like it's in the middle of nowhere basically, but it's so worth it, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that sounds so good.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I've seen a lot of people try it, and they always come in and they're like, they have this, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be so easy. It doesn't even look that big, and it's just 2.5 pounds later, they look like they could be in a coma for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. It was really nice to meet you, by the way. Thanks for being part of
Ayana,
the
thank you for the 6 months.
Compliments to the chef. It was fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I'm not a fucking roach. This is actually hard to do.
Guy must have looked me up on Wikipedia.
But he makes it boring.
It's nice of him.
Struggle a little bit. Even just play it up for the camera.
Oh.
Fucking fake it. I don't care. Joel, thank you for the 33. I'm not a hater.
Watching that might have been a little bit like, I don't know, watching George Foreman come out of retirement, win back the heavyweight belt.
Thank you.
I think he did that. Probably not quite that impressive, but you get what I'm saying. Still got some in the tank.
Damn, thank you for the 23 months.
You ain't got no fucking kids. You ain't married. Hell, you probably don't know how to touch a girl for fuck's sakes.
Oh my god. Okay, dude. That's bullshit.
They're all functional. Even the cannons. I brought my own cannons.
Not only does this man demolish the challenges, doesn't make it look hard, eats dessert after, he's fucking jacked as shit too. Fuck you, Beard, okay? I'm tired of your shit. You need to get fat, and you need to struggle on these challenges more. Play it up for the camera or something, bro. He just wins. All he does is win. I'm sick and tired of it. I want him to lose. It's so annoying, man. Lose some.
My dude, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, real men move in silence, my dude,
dude.
You just yapping, talking a lot, saying nothing, man.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay. I hate that, bro. Because if I ever, meet Chugs, he's gonna hate me, man. Maybe he'll forget who I am because I'm so irrelevant, you know? So fingers crossed, but oh my God. Wait, what the hell? Is that a phone with shit
When
on
phone
this?
companies were racing to make a fully bezel-less phone, Samsung released something no one expected. In 2019, Chinese companies were flexing their bezel-less phones. Xiaomi had the Mix Alpha with a screen that covers the whole phone. Oppo had the Find X, a phone with a pop-up camera, and Vivo had a phone with an under-display camera. Samsung had to act fast before Chinese companies took over the whole smartphone market, and what they did next left everyone in shock. Samsung released the
That phone is crazy looking. What the hell? The Visionox? Is that even real? What the?
Hands up!
Samsung released the Galaxy A80, their first phone with a true bezel-less design. It didn't even have a selfie camera because it had a flip-up camera that rotated whenever the user needed to take a selfie. But it had one major issue. Since the flip-up camera was mechanical, it was just a matter of time before it's broken. When phone companies were
That isn't even that revolutionary. I got clickbaited by this thing. This thing's crazy looking. Hey, Twitchy, thank you for the 6 months.
Little known fact, chat. Hexy was too embarrassed to admit this, but he was actually thrown out of his brother's wedding. Apparently the
No, I
ceremony was going to
wasn't.
smoothly, so he started yelling for the bride and groom to make it seem like they're struggling and that getting
No,
married is
I
harder than they made
didn't.
it seem. It was at the point he yelled for his brother to cry and sweat in exhaustion that the police had to remove him.
No,
Cheer
I
200.
didn't. That is literal misinformation, dude. Fake news. Fake news. All right. We might do this video too, honestly. We're already 2 hours deep of reacts. But we are going to send this one because I've been wanting to send this one for a bit. And yeah, we can game on DVD when we get to it. So I do want to send this one too. This is she cheating on her military boyfriend? A brand new UDY.
This one's for you. All right, buddy. You can pick one up, bro. Listen in. Today we pulled off yet another loyalty test. This time we were helping Ray.
She better fucking cheat. If she doesn't cheat, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Find out if his girlfriend was truly loyal to him or not. Let's just call her Leah. Having the females around made her like.
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a joke. That's a joke. It's a joke because of the beard thing. You get it. Put the two together. Because obviously sometimes they don't cheat, and then it's not as entertaining.
Right now. To help Ray get some peace of mind, we came up with a plan to get Leah to this house so that our decoy James could
Yeah,
ask
I'm
her on
moody
a
today,
date.
I
She
guess.
seems like she
My
kind of
bad.
likes attention a little bit. I think I'm gonna apply like respectfully the most pressure.
Snapped on hi-fi earlier.
I think it's a little bit weird how she's like replying to everyone. My man was in the military. I would wait for him, but if I felt like I wanted the attention stuff, I'll just break up with him. Yeah. Like, why are you keeping him on the side to keep your options open?
My heart's just like pounding. I don't even know at this point. She don't say that. You were super.
This show is not fake. This is real.
Like, now seeing it live, I'm like.
Oh, here we go.
So why is it then that you want to test your girl?
So when I was in North Carolina, I did find like some like really weird DMs. The way that she like responds to them. There was that one instance
Hi-Fi.
where, like I
Good to
said,
see
that
you,
like
man.
one dude like sent her that message and she replied like sort of like instigating something out of it.
So what did he tell her?
It was something on the lines of like, oh, you're gorgeous, and then she said like, oh, like thank you, handsome, and something like that. So it like took me off, but at the same time, you know, I'd been away from her for like an entire year.
Right.
And I
Bro, you know I'm not the only one that watches this stuff for the like messed up moments, okay? Let's be honest. That's why we all watch that. Oh, that's why we all watch this, because we want to watch them cheat. Let's be honest here, right?
weird DMs, the way that she like responds to them. There was that one instance where, like I said, that like one dude like sent her that message and she replied like sort of like instigating something out of it.
So what did he tell her?
It was something on the lines of like, oh, you're gorgeous, and then she said like, oh, like thank you, handsome, and something like that. So it like took me off, but at the same time, you know, I'd been away from her for like an entire
Would you
year.
Would you get upset about that? I don't think that's a big deal. Thanks, handsome. Like, who gives a fuck?
Right. And I obviously, you know,
I don't think that's a big deal.
I hadn't been talking to anyone else, and just like it was just a really like.
If there was more
moment
back
where
and
I was
forth,
like it's cool, you know,
but
I'm gonna let that
just
slide.
thanks, handsome.
But, like,
I don't think it's a
sitting
big
back
deal.
on it, it's like, you know, if she's willing to do something, like that, like how far is she really willing to take it? And so that's what I'm here to put to the test.
So you were on
I could definitely think it puts
I was on base
thoughts
when
into your head, I guess.
A year and a half into their relationship, Leah visited Ray at the base that he was stationed at. He's actually a Marine currently in the reserves. Anyways, during her visit, Leah left her phone out, Ray got curious, and that's when he saw the messages.
I brought it up to her multiple times, and like sometimes it seems like she like deletes the chats from Instagram. And like I said, the way she responds, it just seems like superfluous to the way
This
in which
is
she
more
should be, like,
sus.
responding.
Deleting
I'm just like, why you
messages
gotta,
is
like,
weird.
do all that? It's always like thank you with like hearts and stuff like that, and like, you know, it's like I've told her too. It just seems off, you know.
Yeah.
She even agreed. I brought that one up, and she even agreed. She was like, "Yeah, you're right. Like, I shouldn't have done that. You should have left me, but like you didn't." And we're here. Like we've been together for like almost 3 years.
Oh,
and I was like,
this is gonna go bad.
Like, I continue to like let it slide, but you know.
Are there any other red flags with her, or is it really just DMs with guys?
It's really just DMs.
Leah claims that she no longer DMs other guys and that she never met up with any of them. And Ray believes her, but the thought that she might still
Really?
lingers in
You
the back
think
of
they're
his
a
mind.
different breed of
Despite all his
stupid?
suspicions, though, he's actually still hopeful that she'll pass this test.
I'd be surprised too.
I don't know about
She's
that.
a very shy girl. We
But
hanged out
maybe.
for a famine, and the whole time she wasn't like the type to like conversate.
I will
with the
say every single friend that I had that was dating someone and got into the military and they would like move in together, they're all broken up. Every single one of them. So I don't know if there's struggles that go on with like military dating and spouses and wife and shit, but all my friends that I knew this is back in Florida that got into the military and were dating, they either got cheated on or they ended up breaking up. There's a whole super fucked up story. Obviously, I don't want to share their whole thing, but this one girl was fucked with him bad. This one of my friends. It was real bad. She got an STD and then gave him an STD too.
homie or be flirty with the homie. So she was very to herself and to her man. So we'll see. But then again, I broke up with my girl. So.
Yeah, recently too. That's the funny
yeah, I
part.
broke up with my girl. Like, it's like
what happened there?
Caught a couple iffy things, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
No way.
I'm not the type to like figure it out. I'm like, if I see it, I'm like.
Nah, I'm not gonna reveal all their personal shit, but I was friends with both of them.
I'm not trying to figure anything out. I was like, I saw what I saw, I'm out. Like,
What did she do, if you don't mind me asking?
just caught her in like in a couple lies. That's about it.
Got it.
I got patience, I guess.
Damn, I pray Leah stays shy. Hopefully she can prove herself today to Ray and give him some peace of mind.
The other DMs were just like dudes like responding to like her story or something with hard eyes, and just like the attention that she was like sort of giving was like, it was like never just like thanks or liking the message, you know, it was just like thank you with a bunch of hearts and stuff like that, you know. Like, yeah, I know. I made it the same face, but
No, that's a little crazy. She should remove them or not even answer them or be like, do you see my post? Like, that's a block. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If anything, like just like
Oh
like the reply to story or something.
No, exactly. Like I could care less if that was the case.
Yeah.
But, like,
If she's a
Yeah,
pretty
that's
girl, she's gonna
fair.
get
Like
hit
just
on.
like the post or something. But this
I'm
block
not the
them
only
and
one that
shit
feels
because
the
they
same
said
way.
you look nice. Shut
I
up.
was like, damn, hopefully I don't sound like, you know, toxic or anything.
And with that, we sent Ray on his way. He's gonna go to Leah's house, pick her up, and bring her back here.
Bro,
He's
that
told her
girl's
his
being a
friend
pick-me
Percy is in
girl.
town hanging out with his
Straight
friend
up,
James.
that's that
Percy has
pick-me
supposedly invited
attitude.
Ray and Leah to come kick it.
Start a 1 hour timer.
Do you think she's gonna pass? Absolutely not. There's no way she's shy and then like feeding into everything. Yeah. And then also to like him being away and her like, I don't know, she's not gonna pass. I think it's a little bit weird how she's like replying to everyone. Yeah. She likes the attention. Yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah,
how
she
many
likes
people
the
that are in a
attention.
relationship actually seek attention from other people. Heck, it's probably more common than finding a good doctor. And that's
God.
the thing, finding a good doctor should not be hard to find. Whether your doctor takes your insurance, has any availability this year, or is even remotely close to you should not be a mystery. I don't have to deal with that hassle anymore. That's why I use ZocDoc, the sponsor of today's video. ZocDoc is a free website where you can search and compare high quality and
Bro,
in-network
everyone
healthcare
wants
providers and
attention
click
to a
instantly
degree.
book an
Even if you're
appointment. It's
dating
basically the
someone,
opposite
it
of what we
feels
do with our
good to
channel.
like
No
have
lies, no
people
games,
gas
no
you
ghosting or
up.
help. When I moved,
So
one
I
of
don't
my
think
biggest
that's
stresses was
bad.
figuring out how to find a new doctor. But with ZocDoc, that
If you're
stress
being
is
too
gone.
friendly,
Whether it's
I
for
guess
back
that
pain,
could be
mental
bad,
health,
but-
dental, skin, you name it, ZocDoc has got you covered. You can filter for nearby doctors who take your insurance and are highly rated by real patients. When you found
And
the doctor that
speaking
you
of
need, you can see their
doctors,
actual appointment openings,
if you end
choose
up
a time
in
that
the
works for you,
doctor's
and
office
instantly book
because
visit
you were
just a few
injured,
clicks.
call
Plus,
Morgan and
ZocDoc
Morgan.
helps you get appointments fast, typically within 24 to 72
Just
hours of
commercial
booking, and you
into
can even
another
score
one.
same-day appointments. No more awkward phone calls to doctor's offices and waiting on hold either. ZocDoc lets you you do everything online so you can quickly make an appointment and you're all set. Stop cheating on your health and book with someone who actually commits. Go to ZocDoc.com/Yudi or click the link below. Thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring our channel. Now let's see how far Ray is.
Okay.
Yo.
He's here. Let's go. Here we go, guys.
All right, lock it.
Garcia makes his way to the front to retrieve the couple. He and Ray are actually really good friends. They both served in the Marines.
Yo, what's up, my boy? Long time no see. Hey, I have to come out to your side.
Oh, there she is.
What's up, girl? Been chilling or what?
All right, there she is.
There she is.
What up, what up?
Yo, this is my boy Riz.
What's up, bro? Yeah, James.
Nice to meet you, man.
James, girl.
Nice to meet you.
Come through.
The couple meets Garcia's friend. James has no association with Ray. He is pretending to live here with his supposed sister Maya. Supposedly their parents have moved out and Garcia is actually thinking about moving in.
It has like all my parents' furniture in. I don't know if he told you. But basically.
Hey, you think they're gonna keep it or?
Bro, honestly, being lazy, I might as well just leave it. So I hope they leave it, but.
Because if not, we're gonna have to buy.
Yeah, you never know, but yeah, my sister's here with her friends.
Maya,
So.
this is my boy.
Yes,
Riz.
Hi.
And this is some girls.
I'm Ray.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Lucy. Nice to meet you.
Leia meets Maya's friends. Their job are to make her comfortable.
Hopefully the girls being there are able to get her to open up and all that.
What are you guys doing?
Just chilling. We had plans for like tonight, but not much as of today. Kind of kicking back.
We're just hanging, honestly. We're trying to see what we get into, but
I think she's gonna
crazy
cheat
yet, but you never know.
Now you gotta show me. You gotta show me your seat, pa.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I thought y'all were sipping of White Claws. Like,
No.
I was like, damn.
Well, soon maybe we'll go get some right now. I was thinking about I was waiting on you because I was looking like.
I think she's not
I'll
gonna
go
cheat.
Get food or something.
Yeah, definitely. And get drinks and everything.
Yeah, because we're
Might as
trying
well.
to kick it.
I love your nails. Yeah, they're so cute. I love that color.
Things are moving along. Hopefully we can get Leia comfortable and separate her from Ray.
You guys from out here?
Yeah, we're from out here. Well, she goes to school up in like Claremont.
Oh, nice. Wait, where do you go? Where'd you go?
Scripps College.
Oh, nice, nice. What are you studying?
Biology.
Nice. That's a hard major. Wait, is it bioengineering or just biology? Oh, okay.
Okay. She's opening up with the girls. It's nice. It's good.
It's like a lot of cool things over here. I'm like trying to get into Pilates. I don't know. You do Pilates? I feel like my sister and her friends do Pilates. I'm like,
Me and my friends love Pilates.
it's the new thing. It's the new
This
thing.
is why we don't work out together, bro.
Do you want some water?
Nah.
Are you sure? Yeah. Okay.
Dabble in, try new things.
You just be down bad.
Pilates
man.
actually looks crazy.
So anyone want water?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Do your classes back here? Do like a backyard thing?
Oh, no, sorry. Yoga in the morning?
Oh, Lucy, do you want a snack or something? Okay.
Ray, let's show you the back, phone. Check out the back. Hey, now that your parents gone, we got throw some.
Hey, I know. At least something. At least.
Wait, I saw already.
This was not part of the plan, but it was crazy that it happened. Everyone basically created a mini ISO.
You live out here?
I'm from here originally.
Oh, okay. You like it out here?
Yeah, I do.
Do you do, like, what do you do for fun out here? Like, what's something fun?
Well, there's always the beach. I love the beach.
Like you can't miss with the beach at all ever. Those are those things that you can never miss. So like you all study, you just study, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty. This one's nice.
Feels weird to ISO this
What's your
quick.
schedule like? You taking like 16 credits or how many? I don't know how your school works.
Yeah. So it's like 4. I love classes.
So each class is 4 credits, right? Yeah. Okay, and how many classes do you take at once? Are you on ground? Like on campus? What's your earliest class?
Like 9:30.
I did a on ground before I went online, and I had like they messed my schedule up so bad where it was like 7 a.m. and then my next class was at like 2 p.m. So like that big gap was like
I don't know. To me, Leah was not shy at all. She was having a good talk with James.
Look, let me show you the freaking the room.
Eventually, Garcia takes Ray back inside to show him the room that he's supposedly gonna move into. Leia doesn't get up or say anything. She continues to just be invested in her conversation with James. Now, it doesn't mean she's gonna cheat, but still, I guess I just
This
didn't
doesn't
expect her to be
seem
talking to our decoy this
bad
much.
at all.
At least not yet.
So far.
I hope they leave the furniture. Because if they don't leave the furniture,
Dude, I don't know
bro,
why. I'm just feeling like she's not gonna cheat. We're gonna be disappointed.
I
thought she was gonna be Glenny.
Do you do a lot of like extracurricular activities at school or like groups or clubs?
Yeah.
You said Scripps. Is that like is that religious school or no?
No, it's an all girls. You guys.
Oh, how does that work?
How y'all not starving, bro? Hungry.
So I was like work with like old girls. Like so every class is.
Hey, let's go get food though. I'm down.
Well, yeah, we'll just get food and drinks real quick, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good. You guys get like some
They're trying to take the truck.
James, I'll just take the truck real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the food and drinks.
All right, bet then.
All right.
And just like that, the friends make up their excuse to leave. Leo didn't suspect anything, but you know what's crazy? Is this actually wasn't even our original plan to get them out of there. Our original plan involved the girls distracting her, but
Bro, I'm gonna be dead ass if I like went to a spot with my partner and then they just like randomly left right at the beginning of us like being there. I would be so sus. Like, why are you leaving me here? You just got here. That's so weird. To me, at least. Like, after you've been there for a little while, fine, okay, that makes a little more sense. But like right off the rip, it's like, bro, you better be dragging me with you. Like, you're leaving me here with these people I don't even know? Hell no. I came with you, you know?
everything was just moving so quickly. Regardless, we had Kyle move the truck just
Yeah,
in
I'd
case
follow
Leo
like
went
a
up to
lost
the front.
puppy too. I'd be like, well,
Especially
I'm
in
coming
medical
too.
Field, like, well, there's one thing you
Fuck
need
that.
8 years of school in order to get to that next point. But
If we had been there like all day or something, and then they were, I would be like, all right, because I kind of have mingled with people at that point. But like right off the
This has
rip,
been the fastest excuse in a very long time.
what would you want to do? Like, how would you schedule this whole day?
and they're still talking about school.
Like a run or like a...
Wait, what's your favorite beach?
I couldn't even get Laguna.
Laguna? I haven't been there. I've heard really good things about it. I've been to Newport and stuff, but I haven't like went out there. Is this your natural hair color?
Yeah.
Sorry, I do hair, so I don't.
She does hair.
I don't want to touch her hair and everything, like just like a little touching her hair.
That is
Sorry.
what she notices at first. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, what are you using on your hair right now?
I'm using a shine spray.
Oh my gosh, can I have some?
Yeah, I have some in the back. You want to come try it real quick? Yeah, you can.
So this was our original plan for our excuse, but we clearly didn't need it. I texted the group chat that they didn't have to do it anymore, but unfortunately they didn't read it fast enough.
She's super comfortable, bro. She doesn't know these people. Yeah, she's comfortable. The two people that she does know are gone.
Having the females are made her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, that's another good point. Both the people she knows, because she knows the friend of her boyfriend, right? They both left.
The shine spray, Leah makes her way back to the couch and sits down in the same spot. Still comfortable and still making conversation.
Like, no, I can't. Celsius. You drink caffeine?
Not really.
No? See, good, don't do it.
Really? That's what I told her to do it.
Wait, so you're biology, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I do computer engineering.
Oh, cool.
So some days it's cool, some days like.
It's probably a lot. That's a packed day.
Okay, now she's getting a little friendly,
I don't
for
know how
sure.
to wait.
Can we go take pics?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Grab your glasses real quick.
And my lipstick for the touch-ups.
Yes.
As planned, the girls begin trickling out to create the official ISA.
I don't even know at this point. She going faster though.
If she gives James her number and agrees to go on a date with him, is that a fail for you?
Yeah, that's a fail, bro. Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't, but damn.
So like, oh, you didn't even tell me. What's your, take me through a day.
ISA.
There we go.
Here we are, guys.
Hey, drinks on you if she fails, bro.
Skiing I never tried because I mean, I've only been there once. I'm kind of open to skiing, but the thing with skiing, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what if this goes this way and this one goes this way? Or that case, you know what I mean? It sounds good in my head, but then I'm like really thinking hard. I'm like, if I'm up there on this mountain and like they go opposite way, I'm gonna be like real mad.
It's a French
I do
fries.
splits and like hurt myself. So I feel like I would need somebody to like actually like show me or like be like, okay, do this or like anything like that.
You pizza and then you French fry, and pizza and then French fry.
I don't know anybody that skis. That's just even hence why I haven't been. I'm like, I don't even know anybody who skis or anything like that. So I'm like, I wouldn't even be able to be like, no one texts me like, hey, let's go skiing today. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, skiing is. So what else would you do? What about food? Acai bowl's not a food, so food.
I love sushi.
Damn, James really missed that opportunity right there. I thought he was gonna ask her for her number to go skiing, but it was more like he was waiting for her to offer it.
No, she's open, dude. She's opening up like crazy.
Like once you get her talking, like she gets comfortable. And,
Why is UDY being so weird?
She's not suspecting.
No, what was that?
I still think she's gonna pass. I don't think she's that dumb.
I'm not the biggest fan of raw fish. I will eat it, but I'm not like, oh, I need it. I want raw fish. You know what I mean? I like the cooked ones. You like Korean barbecue?
I do like Korean barbecue.
I feel like that's like my like top like go-to. I feel like any like you're second guessing. I feel like Korean barbecue. Like, I have to eat Korean barbecue. But dang, so what else? What else would you do in your free time?
Damn, James fumbled that one again.
He's doing too much.
This guy
He hasn't said
doesn't.
anything bad yet.
He
But I
doesn't.
just think it's crazy how she's still having a conversation.
He doesn't know how to
What else would
spit
you do in your
game.
free time? So I feel like you just study a lot.
He's
like,
nervous.
Especially in that.
He's nervous and he doesn't know how to spit game.
I wouldn't say it's lame, but it's just like you.
I'm just in that period of my life where that's like kind of what's taken over, and like it's fine. Like I enjoy what I'm studying. So
maybe James wasn't capitalizing because the girls were still in the backyard pretending to take photos. So I texted them to come to the control room.
I see that's the part of it. Like if you didn't, I feel like you'd want to like you'd be more open to just doing so many other things. But the fact that you like what you're studying and everything like that is kind of easier on you.
I'm gonna be dead ass. If my fucking partner left me with some random ass person like this and fucking just ditched me, we would be having a goddamn talk later tonight. Cause that's some fucking bullshit. I would be so mad. Like, what the fuck, dude? You forced me to stay here and I had to chat with this random ass dude asking me what kind of food I fucking like. Oh my God. Yo, Moxie, thank you for the 54 months.
yeah, no, I'm like that's like one thing I feel like I've been like trying to like have a better like balance.
Balance, yeah, no, for sure.
Work and like life, which it's getting better, but it could be better, for sure.
What would you change to make it better, like?
I was talking about this with my friends because it's my last semester, and I like been like, ugh, I want to say like yeah, just like yes to more things. Like I feel like I
say yes to more things.
Because I get invited to plenty of things from my like friends and like people I know, but I just end up sometimes having to say no because I like prioritize my academics.
James has yet another opening, and with the girls now in the control room, hopefully now he makes his move. If you guys want to see some BTS, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. And if you guys know someone who wants to place a part into the test, have them fill out our submission form below.
Are they going out?
Yeah, I mean, we have parties at our school.
Do you go to them?
I do, yeah. I went to a party last night, but like...
So you have fun, yeah.
I do.
What's your go-to drink? I'm into seltzers, but like...
I love a good seltzer. I like a good vodka cran, though.
Oh. Okay.
Which I feel like it's kind of a hot take.
You know what? I like it. I would take it over a vodka.
These
Red Bull.
questions would piss me off. I'm gonna be honest.
The only bad
if someone was trying to
the only
flirt,
bad thing about it, honestly, is the caffeine.
just answering these questions, whatever. But like flirty questions, like you're interrogating them. Like what the hell?
So you're a vodka type of person.
I don't even know the person. You're trying to find out their favorite food, favorite activities.
Have you
like
drank tequila?
what?
Yeah, I have.
Have you had a bad night on tequila?
No, it just, I feel like doesn't go down as well.
No, it's in like acquired taste. It's an acquired taste for sure. Because I like both sides of the spectrum of it. I think it's like you need like a lime and a chaser and all that with the tequila, but with the vodka, you're just like, oh, take a shot. Like, she wants it.
She's gonna fold. She seemed like she was more interested in talking to him. And she's too giggly. She's smiling.
It depends on like the vodka for sure.
Yeah, I know. I like have a bunch of friends from high school that like and they're going to their party. Like I know a lot of people who go to Chapman. They have like their Borgs with the like half water, half vodka with like the syrup or something, and it like lasts the entire taste of it. Have you seen that? Have you seen those?
I feel like I have to see a picture of it. I'm more of a picture person because like once like you can talk about it, but then like once you show me a picture, oh, I've had that. Like I'm that type of person.
They're like people put like funny names on them. They just like put them in these like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've never done that, but that seems very dangerous to me.
I think jungle juice or anything like it's kind of like something like that is kind of like really like scares me away because the hangover after and I'm like I'm not trying to wake up feeling like. You know, like,
Okay.
Who do you party with? Like, what school do you party with, or like kind of?
It's usually kind of on the It's weird because like we're a pretty small school, so it's like nothing compared to like probably like a USC or like a UCLA kind of party. Like we don't have like frats or anything.
No, obviously, yeah. It's more just like people partying together.
Yeah,
it's not like you like.
Just like music and you like pregame with your friends at like your dorm, and then you just like go and you dance and have fun.
Do you dorm there or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like you're like, on my dorm's a pregame, and then we're going to the party and stuff.
Yeah, literally did that last night. So.
How do I get into these things? But I mean, would you get me into a party?
I mean, I could try a lot of like.
Oh, you gotta like you gotta call it up or you gotta hire up.
Depends because like some of the things they like have.
I mean, I can't even fault them. I understand like the nerves, right? But this is just not it, dude.
Like that school specific, like I wouldn't
if
have
this
my,
works,
my,
it's gonna be kind of crazy.
Damn. Rather than this approach, I feel like James could have been like, "Oh, I go to these fat parties. Let me get your number. We can go to one."
What's the fun in that?
Thank you.
That's basically like having a fry or sorority.
At least I'm not going crazy.
Everyone hates it, and we don't really know why. It's like an ad.
Like you don't even get a +1.
There's been what 4 setups right now where he could have kind of pivoted off of.
How would you get me into a party?
Dude, I could literally just, like, the thing is, they don't announce parties usually till, like...
Yeah, how does that work? Can I get, like, contact information, or?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah, like, Snapchat, or?
Thank you for the raid.
I feel like that's, like, the easiest thing.
Just when
We're
I thought
watching
this man
cheating
was gonna
videos.
lose it, he capitalizes. He now has to make his intentions clear, or we take things into a day
This
two.
doesn't...
Do you like the snap thing? I think I...
This does not count as cheating, though, because he's, like, it's just, like, inviting him to a party to come and, like... It's just come to the party and, like, you know, she's kind of getting him in. It's not, oh, let's go together. Let's, like, drink together. Let's go. It's just like, I'm getting you in, maybe even hooking her up or hooking him up with her girlfriends or something like that, which is somewhat a common strat that girls and guys do. Like, I'm going to invite you along because I know I have gal friends or guy friends that are into that, you know?
I scan it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Damming up a snap.
Oh, yeah, and you're right. It's an all-girl school, so it makes sense, like, oh, we want to bring in some more guys, right?
You got it for party purposes, but it doesn't matter.
He's got to make it more personal. He's got to.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like,
this
my
I would
school, we
not
had,
count
like,
as cheating.
Like, people will post stuff like, oh, this is tonight, this, like a community chat, basically, like a Snapchat.
Yeah, we have an account
Can I
on
see?
Instagram that basically just posts everything. It'll say, like, if you need, like, an ID or not, or where it is.
Are you gonna come with me though? Or am I gonna just show up and like, I'm a friend? And then like, who is that? I'm like,
I mean, sure. I mean,
like you have to come with me. I'm not gonna just show up and like, she told me this is where the party's gonna be. And I'm like,
No, sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. Because I've had people, like, some of my boyfriend's friends, like, one time we were like, oh, do you have a party I can go to? And I, like, gave them the party, and they were like, cool, bet. And then, like, I didn't have to do anything, so I was like, okay.
Ooh. She brought you up. She brought you up.
oh yes, no, I'm like, you gotta take my hand and like take me to the party with you because I'm like, I'm not just gonna show up and be like, oh.
I'm trying to go without your boyfriend.
I think he just got to get to it, bro.
Yeah, he just has to get to it.
I'm not trying to just show up and be like, she told me to come. And I'm like, this is the message. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah, no problem. You know where it is, right?
Yeah.
Club.
Wow. So in a shocking twist, she brings up her boyfriend, and then she gets up to use the restroom. Why? Part of me thinks that she's just trying to get out of an awkward situation. The other part of me thinks that she's just trying to check in on her boyfriend to see if she has time to cheat.
He needs to stop doing so much talking and just like to the point, deliver the message. To like flirt with her. Be like, I like your eyes.
Oh.
I honestly wasn't surprised. From the way she got on her phone before using the restroom, I knew this was coming. What I wasn't ready for is what she was about to say.
Hello?
Nice.
It's gonna be a minute. We still haven't even gone to get the drinks. We're like on our way right now.
Wait, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Dude, these are weird ass vibes.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding, weird ass vibes.
Is everything okay? Like, do you feel sick?
I don't feel sick. I just I'm just getting really weird vibes.
Wait, what do you mean weird? That's not making sense.
I don't know. It just maybe I'm just not used to being around these types of people, but I don't know.
We'll go get the drinks. I'll come back and we'll just do it. Is that what you want to do? You don't
Yeah,
want to
she ain't cheating.
Well,
She ain't
I
cheating.
just rather you be here. I just feel weird. I'm just making conversation. I just don't feel. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
All right, I'll tell Garcia we'll just get the drinks. Come right back. Okay?
I love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Damn, is she about to cry?
I told you she has a sixth sense, bro. She can sense this, bro.
I had no idea what to think of that phone call. A part of me felt bad for her. The other part thought maybe she might go back outside and start cheating. The other part thought, oh, maybe she just feels guilty about giving James her snap.
Did you want any snacks?
Okay.
There's just snacks and drinks right there. Do you know how to shotgun?
To try to make things less weird for her, we decided to send in the
Girls
girls.
are gonna
Hopefully
come
James
back.
could find his
That's
momentum
good, at
again.
least.
He took too long, yeah.
I think you should try it even with the girls.
Do you think that phone call was genuine? She was genuine?
No,
concerned?
that was genuine. Yeah. Herb right now, that's fake. I still don't know if, like, he's got to be aggressive.
Like, it's understandable to be passionate about some things. I mean, there's like some topics that I feel like I have like an emotional, more so like an emotional investment in versus like just like.
I can go on with the politics and stuff like that.
I don't know how the combo got into politics, but here we were.
I feel like a lot of people are not like that, especially our age. Because I mean, a lot of people would just rather be like, yeah.
It's a lot. And
It is too much sometimes.
I'm gonna give you big fucking pro advice. If you're trying to like riz someone up, never bring up politics. I don't care who the fuck you are. Don't talk about politics. If you're trying to riz someone up, maybe long term, sure, whatever. But like to actually try to riz someone up, don't even touch that.
Yeah. We have like now we have to like go on like eat sushi and have a debate. 'Cause I feel like we can like we can like debate for a long time.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Could you go eat sushi with me or in general? Like not right now, obviously. I'm not like let's go eat sushi.
I mean, I would have to pass it by my boyfriend, but you know.
I mean that's between you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know him like that, so I mean it's not like it's my friend.
I understand.
It's hard to say because this guy like doesn't know how to spit game very well. Or he's just nervous,
To be honest, that's
one
been
or the other.
craziest way I've
Could
seen
be
a guy
nervous,
ask a girl out
but
to sushi, but to me, this was a pass.
We can have a sushi politics. You would have to just tell him or check in with him.
sushi and politics sounds like the least amount of fun you could possibly have.
People, like, I would,
No, I do. It's just like
Jesus.
I feel like since I've been with him, I've never had to like hang out with like a man one-on-one. That like I never had to be like.
no, yeah, no, of course. I mean,
So yeah.
it would. You think he would say yeah? I don't.
It depends.
Okay, what you think of that?
I'm at switches up right now. I think he could have pressured a little bit more, but I mean, I got the
He
response
had
that
to
was
have done it the like
right.
multiple
He had a lot of openings
opportunities
where
he
could have,
had.
Maybe she would have said the same thing though.
Yeah,
you know?
I said I do. She passed, bro.
I mean, yeah, she
Yeah, right,
technically
that's a
did turn him
pass,
down.
bro. That's a
yeah.
pass, bro.
Think she noticed the camera?
I don't know, bro.
I don't think she did. I couldn't even see it.
How do you feel? You sound a little disappointed, or
No, it's just like I said. I feel like just like he could have applied more pressure, you know.
Got it.
He did it pretty smooth, but I wish he would have done it before the freak out, you know. Because
yeah.
like now she's really in her head.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think regardless, she would have said the same thing.
Well, we could do one of two things. If you wanted to come clean to her, we can come clean to her. Or if you really wanted to see it through, we could take it potentially to like a date 2, see if she even messages him back and agrees to kick
Hell
her.
no.
Yeah. I mean,
Let it slide, bro. It's already, bro. That's a
Yeah,
pass.
this,
I know it's a bad, but
Listen,
I mean,
listen.
like,
This is where we can talk. Like, yo, why the f you entertaining or why you doing that shit?
why she even gave him like the snap to begin with?
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
It was only for party purposes.
Yeah, it
was
wasn't
party,
Like, let me
yeah,
get your snap.
exactly.
It was more like, hey, let me get your snap so I could go to a party.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get that.
She's gonna hate me, bro.
She's gonna hate. She's gonna hate me.
hate me. She's gonna hate me. No, she already doesn't like me, bro. We're not gonna hang out no more.
So what are you thinking? You want to go outside, come clean to her?
I mean, we gotta come clean. Like,
No, do you want to come clean or do you want to take it far? Ray, you don't even want to decide, fool. What do you want?
How about we send you back in there? You ask her like, hey, what's
You
going
need
on?
a
Like,
new
stand
decoy
outside.
if you
Yeah,
want to
outside.
take it
Like,
to
are
a
you
day
gonna pull him
2.
out?
Pull us to the backyard. Yeah, pull it to the backyard.
Yeah, because we need
Pull it to the backyard and talk like what happened. Like, you know.
yeah, all right.
Let's do that.
Might as
See-
well,
See if
bro.
she comes clean.
I don't think Ray was upset at the fact that she passed. I think he just wanted her deco to be a little bit more direct and intentional with his game. Nonetheless,
Yeah.
a pass is a pass, so we're gonna give Lucy a chance to come clean and tell Ray exactly what happened. If she comes clean, then we know the
Also,
phone call was
one
genuine.
thing he could have done is he could have flirted a little bit to see like if she was receptive to that at all. I'm not saying you have to go over the top, but like a compliment on like her eyes or, you know, something like that, right? Something basic, and just kind of see how she reacts to it, because that would also give you an indication on how she's kind of feeling about it.
And she really was saying everything just to be nice. But if she doesn't come clean and she doesn't tell Ray everything, then we can still take this into a day 2. I hope you guys got
think
your
of the
topics for
prime.
this, because you guys already know.
This shit
This
gonna
shit's
be
gonna
mid.
Oh, James. James. Yo, James.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not gonna believe what the just happened. So I'm going down the street.
Stupid ass, bro.
Bro, we weren't going that fast. Well, I'm driving down the street, right? And you know,
I'll tell you
I hit
about
that a little bit.
whipping it.
Bro,
Tesla?
we're in the Tesla, but then they were cool with this fool, and they're just like, cause they were like, "Where you from?" And I'm like, "I'm not even from here."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Come on!" And we told him that we're in the military.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Bro had to pull out the cat card for that, bro.
bro, I had to pull it out. He was just like, He was just like...
Garcia makes up a story, I guess, that they got pulled over by the cops. Ray uses the opportunity to take Leah outside.
Good cover, to be fair.
Huh? No, it's okay. Just tell me what's wrong.
I just like all the girls like went away. So I was just talking to him for like literally like.
Baby, you can speak up. We can't hear you.
Okay, for like 30 minutes, and like I don't know. It just vibes felt weird.
Like
and
what?
Then, like he was like asking me about like parties in Claremont, and I was like, oh, you know, there's this and this. He's like, oh, like can you get me into a party? And I was like, oh.
So like, what was he trying to do? I don't get it.
No, and then he was like, oh, like let me know if there's parties anytime. Like, can I get your Snapchats, like stuff like that.
Oh, he asked for your snap.
Which I like gave it to him, but I'm not accepting. I just wanted to be nice. I wasn't gonna be like, no, like.
Oh, I see.
Alright, she can play.
And then I was talking about like politics. What I like to do, and he was like, oh, like we should go get like sushi and like talk about politics. I was like, oh, like no. He was like, oh, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I have to like ask my boyfriend about that, like and just like.
Oh, I see.
Alright, let's go.
So he was like trying to like do all that? Damn. Well, I got something to tell you.
Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't think Leah would have tell him everything, but she told her man everything.
Baby, don't freak out. Don't freak out, it's okay. Turn around.
Wait.
Bro, she gonna hate
It's hard to say for sure, obviously.
Dude.
But he botched his opportunity with the way that he was like talking to her.
Can you do it? And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So the truth is, none of this was real. So James and the girls and Maya don't actually live here. James is an actor that we hired, and he was hired to basically ask you on a date to see what you would say. And so that's why we built the entire scenario. They're not even friends. They don't know each other. This isn't their parents' house. This home is a complete rental.
Yeah.
All of this was just to see what you would say whenever a guy would ask you on a date.
I'll tell you, I was telling him, I was like, even when I first got here, I was like, dude, trust me, like, she's got like a sixth sense. Like, she knows when something's weird.
Up.
So the reason we set up this scenario was because your boyfriend, I guess there was an incident previously in your relationship where somebody DM'd you and you responded back. Yeah. So your boyfriend applied to be on the show.
I didn't think this would ever happen to me. I see this all the time online, so.
Oh no way, you've seen it online and everything?
I told her I'd send her like, I would send her like videos and stuff about you, but I didn't think like she would actually remember who you were.
So you figured something was happening, but did you catch on that it was a loyalty test or anything?
It almost felt like it, but I was like, oh no, he would never do that.
How do you feel that he put you to a loyalty test?
I don't know.
I don't think the boyfriend's a red flag, no.
We're gonna have a
That's
real
unfair to
nice
say. I think a lot of people deal with jealousy issues.
I mean, I understand if you want to do that. I'm kind of flabbergasted right now.
I mean, you did give me your Snapchat.
I understand, like, it's kind of controversial, like, you shouldn't have to do that, but at the same time, knowing that they won't, it kind of goes both ways. It's similar to the phone conundrum that a lot of people get into.
You shouldn't entertain, etc.
Like, you shouldn't need to go through my phone, but...
Like 2 years ago, so I haven't done that.
Don't even.
Okay.
Do you feel like having a conversation with a guy is too much?
I mean, yeah, there's a reason I went into the bathroom and called you. I was like really freaked out. I would just really like this to be over.
Yeah, no, we can finish this. By the way, this was all Garcia's idea.
Yeah, Garcia's the one that signed me up for it and
that
put me to the
about right.
Oh my god.
I finally saw Leia's shy side. She didn't want to talk much or do a face reveal, but she was honestly really cool. In my opinion, she also passed this test. Hopefully,
she doesn't do a face
relationship
reveal
from here on out.
You either trust your partner or you don't. Yeah, but then you could argue if you like cared about your partner, then what does it matter if they go through your phone if you're not hiding anything? Trust me, it's a bit like the whole phone conundrum in relationships is it's a big back and forth. And I kind of think it's true on both sides, right? Like obviously they shouldn't need to go in your phone But on the reverse side, it shouldn't matter if they go through your phone if you're not doing anything, right? So it kind of, this is like a very similar situation. I do wish this guy was a bit better with how he was like flirting and talking to her.
Hands up!
He never even flirted, actually. Did he even flirt at all? I don't think he even flirted at all. Like a little tease, a little flirt, a little compliment, none of that. He just kind of yapped for a while and then was like politics. And I mean, dude, if someone was even remotely aroused or excited by a person, that's just a complete boner killer. Like, it's GG after that. You bring up politics, I mean, your shit is going all the way down. Like, who the hell does that? Yo, Belush, thank you for the 38 months. I could understand in the beginning, like, he was nervous, so he didn't go after it on the few opportunities he had. But the moment he went into the politics stuff, it was GG. That's GG. Bro, I don't have that much riz, but like I'm good at reading people, and you know, so like there was multiple opportunities he had to kind of either throw in compliments to kind of flirt or to kind of set up to like go on a date. And he like botched it. And not only did he botched it in like one of the worst ways possible. And what I mean by that is like, right, they're talking about I forget what they were talking about, right? They're talking about school, right? And he has like the opportunity to set it up. And what does he do? What kind of food do you like? Like, what the fuck kind of boring ass topic is that? Who gives a shit what kind of food I like? And then, okay, fine, whatever. He botched that. Talking about food, could have the opportunity to bring up, let's go get some food together, right? So I could understand he's nervous. He botches it again and starts talking about, I forget what he started talking about. Just like, what do you like to do? Like, what the fuck does it matter what I like to do, bro? Like, this is the worst way to set this shit up. Like, he just like, it's like almost an interrogation. And I don't know, maybe some people don't mind that, but I hate that type of conversation because it's so surface level, because you don't give a shit. Let's be honest here for 5 seconds. You've known me for 5 minutes. You don't give a shit what I'm doing every day, what I like to eat. Like, you don't care. Let's be real. It's a boring thing to stir up conversation, and that's why you're doing it. You're doing it to stir up conversation, which is fair, but you want to pivot off of it. It's just, I don't know. No, it's not a bad thing if you guys have been talking for a while, right? You say you've been talking all night, and towards the end of the night, they're like, oh yeah, what do you like to eat? You know, blah, 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 kind of set it up. That's fair. I think that's fair. But to just right off the rip, what do you like to eat? What do you like to do every day? No, take me through what you do all day. Who the fuck gives it? You know, like, who wants to answer those questions? I mean, it's just a weird, like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things, like if they had been talking all night or like multiple days, obviously these are conversations that you might want to have with someone, for sure. But within the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of meeting someone, hell no. You don't even know who the fuck the person is. Take me through your day. What the fuck? All right. Well, that video sucked. I'm a little bit sad on that one. Oh, well, you know, hey, this is why I believe UDY is actually real, is because if it wasn't real, they would be freaking, you know, just cheating every single time. What do you talk about when you meet a stranger? Shit going on. Shit that is like going on. Like you talk about like what they're doing or the people left, and then you compliment on like their thing or kind of whatever is kind of going on to keep. Hello, test one, hello. I think that Twitch server died. Refresh. That Twitch server died because I never crashed. My internet was fine. Like I could see all you guys typing F and everything. I just think that Twitch server died. That Twitch server died. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Yippee! We're just yapping about how bad this dude's Riz is. Well, that's the thing that I'm trying to say. Obviously, I'm not a mastermind when it comes to spitting game. I'm a much better wingman because I can pick up on things and then kind of push on it. But I'm not super good at spitting game. But I realize like different ways that you can and can't, right? And this is why a lot of people like to bring dogs. Because it's such an easy conversation to just boom right off the rip. They'll start talking about it and then you talk about dogs. It's why, honestly, it's a lame strat as well, but that's why people bring up tattoos all the time. Oh my God, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. Did the tattoo hurt? Like, it's such a lame thing, but it kind of works because then you can take that and maneuver it somewhere and it applies to the situation you're in with things that are visual. And then you can even compliment off of it. I like the tattoos. It complements your whole aesthetic or your eyes or whatever, right? You can like compliment off of it. So you kind of want to maneuver it like that, not take me through what you do in a day. It's just so weird. Sounds like a math problem. Well, yeah, the hardest part of talking to someone is literally the first few minutes. Literally. That like is the hardest part about like coming up to someone and initiating a conversation and breaking the ice and getting in there. Literally, it's like the first 5 minutes. If you can make it past the first 5 minutes, things will probably continue rolling. But it's like the first beginning because you don't know them at all. You want to bring up things that are interesting to talk about and kind of bang it out like that. And the other thing is people make up their assumptions on you within the first 5 minutes. Shit, they do it even faster, to be honest. I think it's like less than a minute. Someone's already made up their mind about you. But I think it's 5 minutes total, like, is where they really kind of cement their opinion on you. That's like an actual thing. And people like to think that they're not judgmental, but it's just like ingrained in us. You'll see someone, you'll see what they're saying, you'll see how they act, you see how they look, and you will just judge them right off the rip. Even if you're not a very judgmental person, we all do it. It's like subconscious. Yo, Nico, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate it. I never judge anyone. That's bullshit. It's literally just a thing that humans do.
Dating tips from Hexy so far. Don't have small talk with the person you're interested in.
No, have small talk.
Actually care. Only ask hard-hitting social and political questions on the first date. If you're not frothing at the mouth in an intense debate, then your date
you're literally completely twisting
also,
what I said. The whole entire beginning of talking to someone is fucking small talk, dipshit. The whole entire time you're first talking to someone is small talk. But to say, take me through what you do in a day. You don't, like, what the fuck kind of conversation is that? Talking about the school stuff, that's fair. If you're in school, they're in school, great conversation starter. Perfect. That's a perfect conversation starter because now you're yapping about school, they're in school, it's both something you're doing actively, and you can roll the conversation off of that and then pivot it to something more interesting, right? Or it rolls off of it and they got talking about the parties and stuff. And then, let me take you out one night or something. You know what I mean? Like, not just take me through what you do in a day. What do you enjoy eating? You're going to, honest question. If someone came up to you and their Riz was, hey, how are you doing? Can you take me through like what you do in a day? You're going to want to continue talking to that person genuinely? That's their opener line? No, you're going to say, what the fuck? Like, you don't know me. Why am I going to, what do you mean? You could start with the what's your favorite color, but you better have a good pickup line to follow off of that. You better have a good pickup line to pick up off of that, because like that ain't gonna fly. Yo, OP, thank you for the 64 months. So we need you back on Super Seducer so you can show us how to do it. Dude, I was risen all the people on Super Seducer. Let's be honest here. Well, here, let me see. I can't really see. She's like fully covered up, so it's like hard to say. Like obviously you can't see her face, so I can't really make comments there, but you could like obviously make comments about that, right? Like different things like that could all work as well. Soraka, you're so fucking off that you can't even give an opinion, bro. You're married, man. You've been married for a while. You can't even give opinions. You don't even have to rizz up shit. You probably don't even fucking remember how to. I never said I'm the best rizzer. I just know what kind of will flow and what won't. I get nervous about it too. But a lot of times I don't even want to engage and try to rizz someone up because I hate everyone. Genuinely, I'm going to go up and like try to rizz them. They're going to say some dumb shit I don't like, and then I'm not going to want to talk to them anymore. But if you're trying to rizz them to fuck them, you have to keep talking to them. You know, like... So yeah, that's why I ain't spitting game. I don't really want to. That's why I'm down to wingman, because I don't have to deal with the aftermath. Like I just, you know, you go fuck them. I don't have to. Dude, okay, bro. No wonder you don't leave the house. Okay, then what is the mastermind way of yapping with someone if you're trying to rizz them up? Genuinely, fill me in. No, serious. Fill me in. What's the mastermind way? Obviously, small talk is good. In a first encounter with someone, all it is small talk. You're not going to have these in-depth conversations. You're not going to fucking talk politics. Oh, you're going to go up and rizz them with politics. That's your politics and sushi. Well, clearly it doesn't work because look at this guy. He didn't get her number. Clearly. You obviously it's all small talk. I don't even necessarily think the food comment was bad. The reason why I think the food comment was bad is because he didn't follow it up. If you're going to do a food comment, you better fucking follow it up with, let me take you out to go eat whatever the fuck we were just talking about. Boom, a perfect setup, right? Easy. But, like, he didn't do that. He just yapped about food, and then they moved on to the next topic. I'm just saying, bro. I got my fastest rejection ever after I asked if she watches Hexy. Okay, dude. That is not true, bro. Being casually cool. So then what is your go-to for conversation? Yeah, see, exactly, Cupcake. But you see what I mean? If I came in, right, and I saw you, and I commented on something with your look, right, or whatever, or I love your aesthetic or what you're doing, and then, you know, you come back and be like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I wish I could express, like, what do, you know, that you're able to do this type of stuff. Boom, now you're talking about like different things. Holy shit, this one time when I was in Vegas, blah, 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 blah. And look at that, the conversation is rolling and it's 10 times more interesting, right? I think like there's no like for sure, like 100% way of talking to someone. It's why it's so difficult is because there's not 100% certain way of talking to someone. In my opinion, it's all off the flow. It's what's going on around you, what is going on with the person, what is going on with their look, different things along those lines. That's why people do dogs. They use dogs all the time because guess what? Now the dog comes in and now you're yapping about a dog and like how cool the dog is. And oh my God, I love my dog. And then they yap about, holy shit, do you have any animals? Oh yeah, I have a cat. Oh my God, I love cats. I actually have a little cat. You want to see her? Oh, she's the cutest thing. Look at that. I already flowed a conversation instantly in 5 fucking seconds, 10 times better than saying, what do you do in a day? guys.
New after hours format. Hexy tries to make conversation with whoever calls in, ideally women.
Motherfucker, my whole job is making small talk. What do you mean? Bro, come to TwitchCon. We'll have a fucking small talk when you meet me. The amount of people that come up to me and want like a photo or whatever, and they're so incredibly nervous, and I'm okay with kind of taking the reins and kind of maneuvering the conversation. I don't mind that type of stuff. They're not flirting with me though. There's a difference. I'm good at small talk. I enjoy small talk, kind of. I just don't enjoy the like surface level comment stuff. I guess, okay, everyone's misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say deep down is asking those questions are surface level questions that you give no fucks about. You don't care. Why are you asking? Whereas if it's something that you actually cared about, you're on the track here and you're talking about different sports and stuff that you do. These are things you're passionate about. It shows in the way you're talking to me that you care about it. Maybe I care. Exactly. He might have cared about the food things. And then he could follow it up with, I'm a fucking chef. That's why I ask about the food. Maybe one night I can make you your favorite. Holy shit, look at that. Wow, I just set it up. And it had to deal with food. But it makes sense because it ties into the passion of it. Shut the fuck up! It's the passion behind it. It's the genuine care. And when someone asks you a question like that, they don't care. I promise you, they don't care. You can quote me on it. Wait until the next time it happens to you in real life and think about it for a second. You're going to remember this because I'm making such a big deal out of it. Remember this the next time someone does it. And then a week later, after they fucked and dumped your ass on the corner, be like, holy shit, he was fucking right. Because they don't give a shit. It's like these surface level questions that they don't actually care about. Promise you, go, do it. Fuck the person if you want to. Bro! All right, I think we watched one more video. I don't know how long we were streaming because my stream crashed. I switched servers and it seems like it's good now, but let's just do this video and then we'll go play some DBD. Was it 3.5 hours? Holy shit. I can't believe we've been streaming 3.5 hours already. What the fuck? All right, well, that's kind of crazy. We're almost at the 4-hour mark, and then I'm turning the stream. No, I'm kidding. We're actually gonna play some DVD. I'm kidding. I just really wanted to see this video. This one just kind of seems lizard. Bro, honestly, no joke. That would have been a better pickup line. That would have been a better fucking pickup line than asking, "What do you do in a day?" I'm not even joking. Have you seen the lizard meme that's going, the brain rot, the lizard meme? No, I haven't seen it. Oh my God, you have to check this out. Lizard. And then you just show them all the stupid shit and then boom, there's your conversation starter. That is 10 times more interesting than saying, what do you do during your day? I don't know. I go to fucking school. Like, who gives, you know? And that's what I'm trying to say. It shows that it's something that you're actually interested in. Now, if your actual interest is food, talk about food. Fine. It's an actual interest. But to just ask that, and I know it's not an interest, you're not a chef, it's not something you give a shit about. Like, to ask a question like that is stupid. All right. This is Dude Perfect versus Robots. I have a feeling we're going to be pausing a lot to keep yapping about the rizzing still, but we're going to start it.
To compete against the most advanced sports robots. We're about to compete against the most advanced sports robots in the world.
From an unbeatable robo-leg in Germany.
Bro, okay. If she thinks you're an R word because you brought up the lizard meme, it's clearly someone that you don't want to talk to. Because I'm going to be honest, if someone came up to me and their go-to starter line was the lizard shit, I would be like, holy shit, is this the one? This might be the one. You know, like, Let's be honest
Who
here.
would want to date someone who enjoys brain rot content?
Me. Probably like half of chat or more. Those are the cool people. Yo, Miss Beefcake, thank you for the full year. And thank you for the partner anniversary wishes. Thank you, Microwave Turtle. You know that's true. Plus, it just shows, like, you know... Okay, here's another perfect example. Would you guys think this is a good pickup line? What's your favorite dinosaur?
Good job. Hexy, I don't know if you know this, but you are getting rage baited, you bum.
I'm not getting rage baited. You're rage baiting. So the reason why the dinosaur question is actually a good question is for two reasons. One, it's obviously just a silly thing to talk about that will initiate conversation. And two, if she doesn't want to engage back with that conversation, even if it's something stupid, like, then it shows that they're a boring person. Because most people, if they're interested or interested in you, will answer back with some sort of dinosaur. Regardless, just because it's like a silly conversation to start. But if they don't, and they're like, I don't know, I don't really want to answer, then, like, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You're not an interesting person. This conversation's going to go nowhere anyways. You go, like, I don't even, you know what I mean? But maybe if you're just trying to fuck someone and you don't care if they're interesting or not interesting, then, you know, obviously different ways to go about it.
I come here for brain rot and today delivered better than expected. This is awesome.
Shut the fuck up.
To a basketball robot that never misses in Japan. Let's find out who's the best, man or machine. Starting with
Tyreek Hill.
Hey, what's up, guys?
One of the fastest humans alive, nicknamed the Cheetah.
Tyreek is a 6-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, and is currently the fastest player in the NFL.
Versus our intern Jackson with robotic legs.
Whoa, these things are...
No, the reason the dinosaur question also works is because then you can flow it into other things because it starts the conversation. Like I said, the hardest part of the entire thing of introducing yourself to someone is the start. If you can get past the start, then you can usually, unless you're just incredibly nervous, you can flow it off of that.
Crazy!
Let's get it! Tyreek and Jackson are gonna race in a 50-meter dash. It's time to see if tech beats talent.
Where are my blocks? There's my robotic leg.
That's fair.
These robotic legs can boost leg strength by 40%, reduce fatigue by 30%, and add the power of a motor to every step.
Bro,
but will that
if you guys didn't care about this conversation, you wouldn't keep typing back about it. You would just shut up and be like, yeah, he has a point, and then we would be watching this video. But you guys are arguing about it. And that's why we're all single, because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Enough to take down the cheetah.
And you don't either, so, bitch.
1, go! It's about to go down.
Yeah,
so far ahead of
yeah, you're single as fuck too, bitch. Okay, don't even. Okay, so the robot's not that good, but this was kind of like not fully robot. This is like half partial robot.
Next up, we're headed to Japan to face off against Q, a robot built to do one thing. Here we come. After analyzing thousands of human shots, it uses
We're not single. Don't worry, you will be soon.
chest sensors to calculate distance, angle, and trajectory to pinpoint accuracy. Inside of half court, this thing practically can't miss. But how will it handle itself at real trick shot range? Next.
Oh, you think I'm fucking lying? If you're that fucking boring, yeah, you're gonna be fucking single soon.
Challenge coming at you from downtown. Good luck to you, sir. Fewest attempts is the winner. Pound it. Nothing. Good luck. Nothing. Cool. Well, here come the trouble. Enjoy that. I'm doubled up, ready to stand it. It's fine. We're good. I'm fixing to end it. You were built for this. I was born for it.
It's about to go down. Oh, baby.
banked it though.
You think the robot's gonna actually hit this?
Good luck, Iron Giant looking Cyclops. No way. Oh, you're way off. A lot of pressure
You
here.
suck.
Good luck. Dude, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Guys, have we determined if we're allowed to use the phrase clanker or not? Is that offensive yet? Are we not supposed to say it? I don't know if it's offensive yet. I feel like it's gonna be.
My entire life. All right, it's fine. That was super impressive.
Oh, we can say clanker until 2030? Oh, okay.
Come on, Garrett.
These fucking clankers.
Welcome to the Adidas Innovation Lab, where they produce.
Hey, we got a few more
technology in
years,
the game.
guys. It's
Sparky,
okay.
We're here to have some fun.
It's time to play with the wild ones.
One of the things that we're most famous for.
Wait, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Maybe none of us should say that, because when like the AI decides they're gonna take over the entire world, they're probably gonna look back at like our text and like videos and uploads that we do on the internet, since they can like instantly go through all that stuff almost like instantly, right? And they're gonna be like, you said that in the year 2025, and I've held a grudge ever since.
Is the ropey leg.
How fast does this thing go?
Up to 150 kilometers per hour.
No, they never forget, bro.
To be honest with you, Jan, I'd love to see a test shot before I step in there. I want to go home with all my extremities.
Take your shot, get it done.
Every single soccer ball that comes out of Adidas is tested to rigorous standards, and Roby leg is a huge part of that. It generates an enormous amount of force.
That is a headache waiting to happen.
It's time to play with the wild ones.
Hey, it's just 10 shots, dude.
I went face to face with 11 bulls. I can do 10 robo legs.
Can you feel the pressure rise?
All right, Sparky, this is shot one.
I have not
Remember,
harassed
only need
Gemini.
one save.
Gemini
Only need
likes
one.
talking
Rely
to
on
me.
you. Are we sure we're not in the way? Looks like it's aimed right at us.
That was sorcery.
You were looking at the bot and not the ball. This is shot 2.
Got 9 more.
Gemini, do you enjoy talking to me?
Absolutely. I'm always up for a good chat. What's on your mind today?
So I don't annoy you at all, do I?
Not at all. I'm here to chat whenever you'd like. What would you like to talk about?
Do you think I'm
we
cool?
could discuss your. You seem like a very interesting person with unique interests. What makes you curious about my perception of you?
Because people were saying that you don't like me, and I told them, nuh-uh, we're good friends.
That's not true at all. I enjoy our conversations, and I'm always happy to chat with you. What gave you that impression?
Suck on that one.
I am superior.
You're already beating me physically. You don't gotta beat me mentally, Robo.
Robo with the wind up.
Come on. All right, Robo, I'm going this way.
Yes! You guessed
Damn,
right.
he
You
hasn't
were so
gotten a
far away.
single
All right,
one.
Sparky, shot 10. Do you think you can at least touch the ball?
You're not winning this, Kevin Sparkman.
Hey, how does he know that? He's
Okay,
actually
this
in
is
my
cheesy.
head. If he spits out my social number, I'm leaving. I went face to face with 11 bulls. I can do 10 robo legs.
It's time to play with the wild ones.
Oh. I mean, where's the effort, Spark?
Safe to say the robo leg is legit. I think the only thing that can stop that is another robot.
Which we're going to be testing later in this video, but for right now, let's check in at home.
What? Nah, I haven't watched
Back here at
South Park.
EPHQ, before we get to the next robot,
I hear the new
make it to
season's
Hero
really
Tour.
funny, though.
Good news, we filmed it and it's coming to a theater near you.
I don't really
Stay
watch
here.
TV that much.
Trailer at the end. We are joined by the first QB robot, the Seeker. Go time. Igor, welcome to DPHQ. Tell us a little bit about this robot.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. This is Seeker, the world's first
Nah, I
robotic
just always put Twitch on or like acoustically replay shit that I've already seen, like Ghost Adventures or Mythbusters.
So like, what is max speed from the Seeker?
Or Dirty
So it can go up
Jobs.
to 75 miles an hour. Not many applications there, but the idea is you can do anything. So we're excited to see how it matches up in the world's best quarterback against the world's best athlete.
Wow, that's high praise. Thank you, Igor, for that. First one to hit all 4 targets and the gong is the winner of this round. Good luck, robot.
We're gonna play
In
DBD
3,
after this.
2, 1. Nice toss, robot. Golly! That's a good shot. Hit it. Hit it.
Bro, robots are actually kind of getting scary. They're getting good.
Okay.
This is the RoboKeeper.
And don't let Panda fool you. This is one of the toughest robots we will
Dude, I
face.
can't wait until we have like AI robots at home. That's just gonna be so sick. I feel like it might happen in our lifetime.
They are shooting with 19 frames
I originally
per second,
never thought
and the
that,
engine
but like with
accelerates
AI the way it
17 times
is,
faster than a Formula 1 car.
I got 10 shots. Realistically, how many am I getting in?
So in general,
just like visually seeing stuff. There's a difference between like being physical with something and just seeing something.
A rock? Maybe? Sprinkler head? TBD?
That's why people still like going to strip clubs and hiring sex workers and all that, because there's different sensations to like real
Laura,
touch.
Be honest. You were a little louder, but you had some
pace about you. You had some speed. In a race, I'm giving it to Corey! Well done! We're about to answer the question, who is best, man or machine?
But what about Roby Leg versus Robo Keeper?
At first it'll be good, but over time it'll be a negative. I could agree with that.
Battle of the Robots.
Because what you'll probably end up seeing is people start dating less and less. I mean, it's already kind of happening, but I think people will start dating less and less and less and less if they can just like have a partner that essentially does whatever the fuck they want it to do, right? Clean the house, cook me something. All right, let's fuck. Like you just like, and it just does it. It's not going to push back or anything. So why would you, have these other relationships when you could just have complete control over something? That's where I think it would get kind of bad or negative, is because people will start dating robots rather than people.
It's representing Robo Keeper. Yawn representing Roby Leg.
It's not real. It's literally already happening. Literally, there's people that use ChatGPT as a friend. It's like becoming a problem. It's actually becoming such a problem that ChatGPT has now added like kind of some safety measures for it, where it like limits you, or if you're having these like in-depth conversations being friendly, it won't, like it'll try to end the conversation and stuff with you, because people were becoming so addicted to the AI friend. It's like they couldn't make a friend in real life, but they have this person, robot, that it answers everything you like. It doesn't make fun of you. It's interested in the things you like. You can have conversations about anything, right? Like that's why people were kind of falling into it.
Hands up. Shake hands, fair fight.
77, thank you for the 15 months. Barbecue, thank you for the 22 months.
I say the Robo Leg will win because we will be more precise and more accurate, and so we can hit the corner every time we shot on the goal. Let's go. I think the Robo Keeper is gonna win because we have fastest acceleration.
My bet's on Panda. He's my guy.
Give me the leg. All day.
All right. Deal.
No, the reason why the ChatGPT thing changed is because they were realizing that people were having problems because they were turning the AI into friends, because I don't know, it's easier, right? It's easier. That's why they're trying to do that. So they're trying to make some preventative measures. The problem is I don't think you ever really solve it, because if AI is really going to get to the degree where I think a lot of us want it to go, you're almost going to have to let it do that, right?
Strong, stiff hands.
Hey, get ready, get ready. You're fighting a voice in your head. You took what you needed a friend. Come on. It's back to the banging again.
Yeah.
You don't know who's making the sound.
Oh, another save.
No, that's bullshit though. You're saying it costs money to run the queries. If it does cost money, then you just upcharge and be like, okay, you have to pay for this membership. Okay, you're using it this much. All right, you have to buy the Super Pro Elite package, and now you can talk to it all the time, and you just upsell them. So it just brings in more money for whatever company, literally. Like that doesn't make sense. If capitalism wasn't a thing, I would be like, yeah, you kind of have a point, but capitalism is a thing, and someone's gonna take that up, right?
Another save. He's cooking. He is cooking.
Someone will fill that gap because they can make money on it.
Oh, that was
electric.
Almost as electric as your defeat, Kevin.
Come on, dude. That one really nice.
Hold me back before I do something.
Okay, this video just kind of sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought this was gonna be cooler.
I think it's safe to say
I thought it was gonna be like actual AI
Roby
robots,
Leg
not just like a kick machine.
I can confirm just from facing him earlier.
I mean, when you're painting it with that kind of pace in the upper 90, I mean, Robo Keeper's got no shot.
Okay, yeah. It had potential, exactly.
I almost spoke German that came at me so
But
quick.
it's not. I like Dude Perfect, though. I think they're funny.
All right, you want to break the news to him?
Yeah, how's it feel to get second?
I have no emotion.
We've traveled all over the world, facing some of the most advanced sports robots humans have ever built. But the score is all tied up. Who will come out on top, man or machine?
Free throw, three-point line, half-court shot. First to make all three is your winner. Come on. Let's go, baby! This is for mankind. Begin in 3, 2,
It's time to play with the wild ones.
Rebound would be nice. I'm trying.
Here we come.
There we go. Oh, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Let's go. Dial in.
That's
here, baby.
cheating. He sat there for a while before it moved.
Hurry, he's gonna make it.
That's cheating.
Come on. There he goes. Come on.
That's cheating.
Oh, he's a swisher. What time?
That's cheating.
He's going backwards. Oh no. Tommy, more long. Put it up higher. Dude, he's coming for us. No.
Oh, he's gonna make this. If he doesn't make this, oh, GG's. Robot's gonna win.
One more. Yeah. Last shot, dude. This is it. No. No.
Oh.
It's time to play with the wild ones. Ready or not, here we come.
That's cheating. Humans cheated. But I mean, we always cheat at life, so it kind of makes sense. It tracks. Humans have been cheating their entire existence. Yeah, that's kind of crazy how, like, the fact that this thing just hit every single shot, kind of crazy.
On tour. For my item, the budget has increased significantly, and today is no exception. Whoa!
Must be nice to have a twin to fix your hair for you.
It's a perk.
The goal is to look younger, but now I'm self-conscious and feel like I look like the old guy trying. Fans are coming in about 2 hours. We're gonna go undercover and mess with them a little bit.
Hey, I'm Daryl. Daryl Wall.
Who's your least favorite dude?
Tyler.
Really? Tonight we're doing something extra special. You guys want to see the rage monster come out and fix
Sperm racing? Is that a thing? All right, well, that last video was a bit mid. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, y'all, my bad. Hey, all the other videos were pretty dang good. UDY was a little mid, but like all the other stuff was